Yeah, we got a whole bunch of energy going on right now.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Ticka, tap. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. It's a Tuesday. Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver legends. Jay Black, DJ Cam, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo has allegedly coming up, and we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So good morning, DJ Cam.
Morning. Good morning.
I know my kids are so tired of me yelling downstairs. Good morning, Jay Black. What's good?
Good morning. Who's that, Mike? Oh, yeah. There you go. Mike Shawn. What up, Mike? Good morning.
Is that your piano in the back?
Yeah.
Why don't you go play something for us?
Yeah, go play something for us.
Go ahead, walk back there and play something for us.
If I didn't hurt my shoulder in the middle of the night, I would. I really would.
That's your white couch right there behind you?
Yes. It's like
that, go move a pillow.
Nah, not right now. See, I hurt my shoulder, and he went.
You want to play today? Go move a pillow.
Jay, is that somebody knocking at the door? Go ahead. Amazon. There might be Amazon. You want to go get
there's
that?
Somebody at the door right now. There's somebody at the door right now.
It's the last day of Prime. They got their Prime deals going on.
Hold on, but they knocking right now.
Don't let that linger at the door. Somebody might steal it. Better go get it.
No, I got a dog. My dog can keep a close eye on it for me.
All right, let's go to Shawnee. Good morning, Shawnee.
Good morning.
Oh, you everybody. Like the security at the AMC movie theater because you got everything in the back. I saw you was looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Was that? I think you were looking at somebody knocking at Jay Black's door.
Yeah, Jay, somebody at your door. They just walked by the window.
All right, they'll be all right. I'm not expecting anybody. So, good morning, Kathy. Better make sure we acknowledge Kathy.
Is that a fireplace?
Damn, Kathy, you set your alarm. You over here ready. Okay, y'all.
I love it. Kathy on point.
Kathy, you know what? Kathy should call. Like, Kathy, you know the number 609-699-1386. Just call us up. I want Kathy on the phone lines.
Yeah, she could just call and just say hi, good morning.
Yeah, why not?
Why not just call and say good morning, Kathy? You always ride with us.
So what are we doing today, y'all? What are the topics?
It was a couple things in the news. We got I saw Nick Cannon was in the news because he got like 4 kids in less than 12 months.
Shout to Nick Cannon. Why are people mad?
Hold up.
Why are people mad?
We could probably say that to a little later, maybe. Also saw in the news the NFL, NFL season is starting real soon. There was an NFL player that announced that he was he came out the closet, that he was gay.
Yes, he did.
I saw that making news. Then I saw this little poor little kid. He had gay tattooed on the side of his head, and his family, was trying to, straighten him out, to knock that gay out of him. And then, and then he begged for help to tell people, no, it ain't like that. And I saw that trending. So several things going on.
Yeah, I felt really bad for that young man.
Oh, you felt bad for him? Yeah.
Oh, you didn't feel bad for him?
No, I'm just saying, like, I didn't know Mike got a heart. Sometimes I don't know if you got a heart.
You're the cold person in this show. It's not me. You're the cold person. Don't try and put that on me. Did you really try to transfer your coldness to me?
He don't cry. He don't get emotional.
I don't get emotional. I don't cry. Wow, good memory, Cam. Yeah, I don't cry.
How in the hell did you try to transfer that to me? You're the mean one. Did you really try and transfer that right now, Jay, early in the game?
No, I don't think I mean, first off. I think sometimes my lack of emotional aspects can affect how people perceive me, but that's not my intentions.
Wait. So how they perceive you, but you tried to put that on me?
No, I just didn't know how your take on that. I didn't think that would be your angle. So I wasn't sure. Honestly, I wasn't sure. I don't know.
You want to get this started early.
No,
I am the most open person to.
Wow. No. But the little kid, I know it was a lot of profanity that they were using, but basically, the
little kid is gay. He has no choice but to be gay, and they were popping in. He's gay.
Well, he doesn't. I don't know if he knows that if he's gay at that age.
Did you know about watching? Let me ask a female. Shawnee, did you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gay?
He's a little feminine, yeah. I don't think they're gonna be able to beat it out of him.
They try to scare him straight.
Early in
Basically,
the
so
game.
they try to. So for those who didn't see it, the little boy he had on the side of his head. He had. You remember back in the used to get the.
Do y'all
plaque
want
on
to
the
play
side?
it? Have we edited the curses?
Oh well, no. There's
Okay, never mind.
some S's in it. It's just some S words, Cam.
How old is the kid? Say it again.
It's just some S
The
words.
kid is like 10 or 11 years
Yeah,
old.
somewhere around
He's
there.
gay as he's
He's gay as what?
They
You about
say-
to say?
no, he's so gay. It doesn't even like I
Well-
don't even understand why we fighting this.
His
Oh,
video
no, we're not fighting
isn't
it.
like now on the little boy's video where he's talking. There's no cuss words there, but when they are on him, they say S and gay S.
It's so mean. It's so ridiculous.
And then
got a
they
still
cut his
shot, though.
hair. They did him. Yeah, I do have a still shot.
And then he's sitting there on live defending them, saying they're just trying to tell me to do what's right.
Yeah, we have that clip. But yeah, I wanted to see the still shots for those watching on Media Room. You can see it.
So after we play the video, can you play the piano, Jay?
I might. Depends on how I feel, Mike. I'm still letting the medicine soak in. So Cam, can you see he got GAY?
Yeah, GAY.
That is
And then you
disgusting.
see how they cut his hair. They cut some of his hair back.
Oh, I
That
thought
is
he
horrible.
naturally had the Stephen A. Smith. I thought he LeBron James. I thought he
No,
didn't have
they-
the hairline like that.
They George.
Oh, wait.
Jefferson's
You
hair.
mean the adults cut that gay?
Yes, yes.
Ooh, foul.
Oh, that changes.
Oh yeah, I'm on the kid's side right from the door. Oh, that's foul.
I thought the
I'm
kid
gonna
was
kiss out for the door no matter what.
Oh, that's foul.
You know
They
that
were
baby's
smacking
hairline
him.
ain't
They
all
were
the way back
smacking
there.
him upside the head. They were smacking him, saying you're doing that gay-ish.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021,
Mm.
you don't smack gayness out of people.
Mm-mm.
That's like smacking blackness out of people.
Yeah, they gonna make him push him more that way.
Mike, what is Stephanie saying? I think she's saying something in Spanish.
Como debí.
Buenos.
What is that? What does that mean in English?
I don't know. Como.
How are you
how's
this
he
morning?
Buenos. How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm hurt, Stephanie. If you asking me, I'm hurt. But but wow, you came with the Spanish. She forgot we're okay. All right, we support
She
all.
forgot what? She forgot what?
You
What'd
you
she
were supposed
forget?
to translate. You didn't even translate. Exactly.
Play the
Um,
piano.
but-
God.
Now we got the now I will say this. All the family members that joined in and put that gay in his head, would you have done it to the NFL player who came out? Would you have been bold enough to put them? No, you wouldn't, because he would have beat your ass.
Well,
Carl Nesby of the Oakland Raiders, who's a football player right now, came out and said, "I'm gay." Would you have done that to him?
well, he a grown man, so no.
No, because y'all bitches, because y'all did it to a kid. Y'all did it to a kid. Y'all did it to an effing kid. That adult that was pushing him did it to a kid.
Yeah, that's his brother and his sister.
Yes, and he
I
did
think-
it to a kid.
Yeah, but that's the only way they probably know to change that.
That's how
Oh,
they
but that's funny
because
because if
of-
the kid would have been 6'5", you wouldn't have done it. You cowards.
I don't know, because
But
you know, in the black family, that's
the
how
black
they do.
community,
They
that's
be-
what I was
In a
gonna say.
black family, if somebody's
Yeah.
6'5", it don't nothing
I
change.
don't know, because
Oh, really?
my grandmama didn't give a damn.
Because he didn't want to punch her in her face.
He
Stop
didn't.
playing.
He
Y'all,
didn't.
everybody be like, my grandmother would have done it, because he restrained himself. He restrained himself. You know how many people ain't get punched in the face because they restrain themselves?
Yeah, but that's the
But-
thing. It's the fear that they put in you.
How
So
about
you
how about
don't
the
do
dude that did that? If the kid was 6'5", that coward that did it, would he have done it if he was 6'5"? The
As his-
coward that did it,
as his big brother, he probably would have.
he would not have.
Probably would have, because of the fear that the
Oh
little
my
brother would have
God.
already had. That's what I'm
Johnny,
saying.
Shawnee,
it didn't start right then.
Shawnee,
Like they started when you
Shawnee,
little.
I get it, but when you push somebody and they're 6'5" and they push you back and they realize I can beat your ass, everything changes.
But he probably wouldn't have pushed him back. That's what I'm saying. As his little brother, he probably wouldn't have pushed him back.
Oh, he would have when he's 6'5" and he's benching weights. Yes, he would have. Y'all got this make-believe thing that y'all think this intimidation thing. It happens until you realize you're benching 250, 275 pounds. I've seen people get knocked out after they thought, I'm your uncle. You know how many uncles I've seen get knocked out?
I get it, but the intimidation thing is real.
It's real
it
at
is
10
real.
years old, and that's why you're a coward. It's not real at 17 and 18.
Sometimes it still is.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, when I turned 18 and 19, it was all over. And I'm not 250 pounds. I'm telling you as a man, when you realize what you can do, everything changes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even for me, I was about 25, 26 before I would stand up to things that were being done because of, intimidation that was put there. But
oh, that's the most cowardly thing I've ever seen in my life.
So yeah, I know some people joined in. Some people joined in late. So it was a young kid, maybe around 10 years old or so. He identifies as being gay, and his older brother and sister, they basically was pushing him around and trying to bully him.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
And they end up having gay embroidered, had gay.
I'm gonna take the sound off of it and see if we can.
They had embroidered
the audio.
I'm gonna pull it off.
His head. They did the parts that say "gay" in the side of his head, I guess, to like embarrass him and try to scare him straight.
And the ultimate part was that he went on live and defended them.
Yeah, that's the video we need to play.
He went on live and he had more intelligence than any of those asses.
I guess of them. The backlash that the family is getting, he's trying to help, put that fire out. And he went on IG Live. So, Shawn, do we have the?
Yeah, see, they're saying that he's reportedly removed from the mother's custody by whatever they call it in Atlanta, but CPS.
Yeah,
because of this.
So they purposely pushed his hairline back and gave him a haircut. It literally had the Stephen A. Smith, like literally way, way, way back, and they put gay in the side of his head, in hopes to wake him up. They say, "Hey, son, we don't." You don't want to be gay. I don't know. Are you born? I mean, there's so many debates. Are you born gay?
There's no debate. You don't do that. But you keep talking. That's disgusting. This kid is traumatized forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all kill me with this. He's traumatized forever. Like they actually put gay in his head and smacked him around.
Yeah, and we don't need him growing up playing like he liked girls when he really liked boys. Just like boys.
Can you play the clip of him on IG Live, Shawnee, when he was talking?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like my brother and them, they didn't abuse me. They was just showing me like I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm good. They was just showing me like you need to stop doing that. But like I just want to get this off of my sister. Like my sister didn't do nothing, or my brother. They was just showing me the right thing to do. It wasn't like they was abusing me. No, it was not. They was not abusing me. They would never do things like that. Going up. You don't need to stop. I'm still gonna be myself, but I just need y'all to like take that stuff down because like them my siblings and y'all know what this is doing? Like,
dog, in the beginning of that comment, if you listen, that's why I was trying to yell, stop it. He said, say it, N-word.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that this time. Mm-hmm.
That poor kid is going through torture. He said, say it, N-word.
But who was he talking to? What do you mean, say it?
No,
he was talking to the kid.
Somebody said it to him.
Oh, So they putting them up to that
Yeah,
video.
Trump,
This poor kid. Oh, y'all. He says, "Say it N-word."
Hey, go ahead, you on? Tell him to take this heat off us.
That poor kid.
Mm-hmm.
That poor kid, man. God.
I mean, hey, that's part of our community. As a culture, have we really ever accepted the gay community as far as males, even more so males?
Yeah, they accept them at church. Yeah, they sure do.
No, but
They lead the
in the
choirs,
real
yeah.
deal, in your real household, a little boy that's wanting
They
to be
singing in
gay,
the
like,
choir.
yeah. But ultimately, some households don't accept that, and they feel like they can beat it out you. I'm gonna change your perspective. You're not born this way. You're choosing to do this. It's just a fad. Let me get out. Let me get you out of this mindset.
It just amazes me how these coward dudes do that to a 10-year-old because you don't want that smoke with nobody. Man, listen. You don't want that. You're bullying a 10-year-old saying "say it N-word." As I said, they lead the choir.
And it's somebody in the background too. You can see her move. I saw her when I was putting it together in the background. She kept peeking her head in the door, I guess to hear what he
That
was
is
saying.
so horrible. When that kid, I hope that kid's gonna be okay, man. I hope that kid's gonna be okay. Jesus, man. Y'all some ignorant dumbasses.
I'm sure he'll overcome it.
No, you're not sure because this is why so many suicides happen in this country. Who's he got to go to? Who does he have to go to right now when a dude says, "say it N-word," and they done shaved gay on the side of your head? Who does he have to go to?
I mean, well, they pulled him out of the house.
And made him do this video?
No, I'm saying
DFCS
DFCS pulled him out of the house.
And the poor kid and the poor kid now was by himself. Yeah, what is wrong with y'all?
I mean, he might be with another family member, but yeah,
he's in CPS. Like, what is wrong with y'all? What are y'all so scared of?
They still think. I guess is that
the kid is gay. If you hear him talk, the kid
change.
is gay. He's gay. He's gay. The kid is doing the best he can. He just is who he is. Jesus, my God. That little boy ain't do nothing to deserve none of this. None of this. Damn, man. We started the show. Oh, God.
Was he raised by all women? I wonder if that, because Kanye always, remember Kanye said that he picked up his mom's mannerisms. He didn't have a male around. I mean, I is that who you, I don't know.
I mean, it might just be who he is. Some people have a mom and a dad in the house, and they like what they like.
But do you really know what you like at that?
If you were raised by two white parents, Jay, you think you're gonna be less black, or are they gonna be like, why is he still black?
Well, to be real, you'll be perceived as the black white guy. I mean, you're going to sound differently. Your manners, your inflections, your voice. I mean, that is a difference if you're black and you're raised in a white household. I mean, you can act like it ain't, but you sound different. You act different. But
so is Obama black or white? What's Obama?
No, you know what I'm saying.
No, I want to know what's Obama. No, I know what you're saying. I want to question it. What's Obama?
Obama, I think, is a good mixture of both.
Oh, he's the perfect. He had the ingredients.
That's just my initial thought. I mean,
I'm just asking. That's your initial. I'm just asking.
I'm just saying. We all know that the black guy that was raised in the white community with the white, we all. You do acknowledge that is a difference, right?
No, I'm asking you. I'm saying Obama wasn't raised by two black parents, but I don't know. Was he black enough? Was he black or was he white?
Well, he was raised by his mom,
who was white,
and grandmother. Yeah, the dad was in Kenya.
Okay. No, I'm just asking. I'm just putting a question out there. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we're gonna have this conversation. We're gonna have this dialogue. CVS.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
let you go back finish that one.
Say CPS involved as if that's honestly safe as well. Listen, gay is like you being straight. It's not a choice, no matter what color. I hate this. We
But
had
it's
a
a
mother
crazy.
and
It's a
father,
crazy thing that
a
that
mother and
that
sister.
that we have the video. That we have the video of this dude doing that, and nobody has said where is he at. Like none of the activists have said where is this person at. Nobody has put where's their address.
I have the video and no audio too.
I'm saying if, and I think it's
You
right
can
when a
play it.
cop
As long
when
as
a cop
you're
when
not
a
muted,
cop
go
does
for it.
this when a cop does this, we say we want to find the cop. When somebody does this over mass, we say we want to find their names, we want to find where they live. Why aren't we doing this now to find where this person lives? That's all I'm saying.
That's legit.
Probably because I mean, who's gonna take care of him when you
No,
do
he's
that?
already been taken. The
Yeah,
kid has already been okay. So let's repercussions, dude. We now have to find you. We do it for a Karen. We do it for a Karen who stops us from barbecuing. So where's the outrage? Let's find him. Let's ruin his life. Let's make sure he's unemployed.
Play the video. You said you have it without the audio.
yeah. Here we go.
So,
Look at this.
So-
Look at this.
and he basically, what was he saying to him at this point? Yo, you think you want to be gay?
You're not gonna do that gay-ish no
You're not
more.
gonna do
You're
that
not gonna do that.
gay-ish.
Look at this. Look at this right now. Look at this.
Yeah,
So
that
it's got
baby's
a lot of-
hair. They messed his hair up.
I didn't know
gave
they
him
cut
a-
his hair like that on purpose with the hairline. It smacked him upside his head. For those
Look
who
at this.
ain't-
No, it gets
baby.
worse. It gets worse. Watch. He's gonna hit him again. Look at this coward.
That baby's
This is what I'm
hair
talking
not
about.
like that.
Shawnee, this is what I'm talking about. When you 6'5", this coward would not have done that. This coward would not have done that. Look at that.
So they messed his hairline up, put
Look,
gay on the side of his head.
He's 5'10". Look
intimidating him.
at his toughness.
Mm.
Y'all gotta be kidding me. And all these activists aren't getting where he's from.
Yeah, his brother needs to be dealt with.
Like, come on, that's disgusting, y'all. That kid ain't never gonna get over that. And then they put him and say N-word, talk. And then he has to go on live.
He sounded sincere when he was on his live, like trying to.
Dog, did you hear the beginning part? The beginning
He
part that God
sounded
said,
sincere until I heard the person say it.
say
And
it,
that's when I
N-word.
was like, oh my God. No, he didn't just say, oh, I'm going to get on here and protect my family. I'm good.
God, I'm not gonna.
Forced him to do that too.
Is it education needed though in the black community? Is it more education related with with that? Because some people think you can. It is. Some people legit think it's a choice. Some people legit think you can.
Jay, it's
toughen somebody up.
2021. What are we doing? What excuses are we making? People are gay or they're not gay.
Yeah, but I mean,
gay
Jay
or
is
they're
right
not
though.
gay.
It's
Some people
education.
think they can beat it out their kids. Or, they think they can
Let me
talk
ask
them
y'all
out of it.
something. Do you really think, and I've asked this question for years, do you really think you want to make a choice to be the minority?
I mean, no, I don't, but I'm just saying other people. Like they
When?
don't.
Shawnee,
like,
who wants to be the minority, Shawnee? Who? Who wants to say, I'm going to make a choice to be the minority?
nobody wants to do that. But
So why do we literally think these kids are making a choice to be the minority? To make
they
life
don't.
hard?
It's like Jay said, the education. They don't.
They don't know what.
Some people don't get it. They think that they can control.
Oh, okay.
And they think that, you know what, I'm
None
gonna
of you.
intimidate you and I'm gonna beat this out of you and you're gonna stop doing this.
No, but my thing is, and I didn't know you were saying it like that. Other people are saying, well, they just don't know no better, whatever. Who wants to make a choice to say, I'm going to be the person that's hated?
Yeah.
This is disgusting. And I don't get why people aren't saying, where's this dude at, the same way they do a Karen when a Karen stops a barbecue.
You know, my first thought when I saw the brother hitting on him, I'm like, he probably molesting his little brother. That's probably the problem. And that's not going to be a situation that's talked about.
Wait,
Because that
you think
happens
the
a
little
lot.
boy may be molesting the other kids in the house?
No,
He was getting
brother
molested by that
might
the
be
brother might have been.
molesting the little boy, because that happens, and then the family will know about it and try to cover it up, and you know, eventually when you 50 years old, it all come out.
Like I still don't.
Education. I agree.
Mhm.
Education on what?
How to
Black
really
and
make
Hispanic
accepted.
people. Education on what? They're gay people all over your family. All over your family, they're gay people. In 2021, then I want y'all to stop. Then we can't complain about somebody being racist, because this is ridiculous. We've been having gay people in our family forever.
But
and
not
then
everybody, obviously. That's
Yeah, but it's different when it's right there in your house.
yeah. When people don't know about it, like I think when I
So-
hear Mike talk about it with his uncles, I had 2 cousins that were gay. So I knew about that when I was like 10 years old. So it was no big deal to me. You got over it. It was like my 2 cousins were the 2 coolest cats on earth. You know what I'm saying? The gayness was okay, whatever, but he mad funny. You know, my cousin Jimmy was funny as hell. Had nothing to do with him being gay. Who cared? He was 6'3", seen him knock many cats out. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just a regular dude. It didn't matter.
We should be outraged on what we saw. That should be trending, and we should be outraged that that little boy got that done to him. Because if that was a little boy and he had some white people around him and shaved something in his head, Shawn King would be on that. That little boy has to deal with that, and then they force him to get on a live and say, talk N-word.
Try to clean it up. Yeah.
Mhm.
And he had to sit there knowing he was going to get his ass beat if he didn't say everything correctly.
He probably still got it.
And still got his ass beat.
He probably still got it.
And we're more worried about a Karen stopping somebody from barbecuing. Man, stop. That's crazy. That's crazy. And when I say that coward, that NFL player who came out who was gay, he wouldn't have done it to him.
No, Stephanie said, how do you know when he was younger that didn't happen? I get being an adult, but as he was younger, he could have got, the family could have said, yo, we're not doing this in this household. Everybody don't embrace that, especially from a male is different, perceived from a male than a female too, which is another thing. But yeah, maybe.
And they beat him. The kid is only like 10 years old.
They probably haven't been really paying attention to him, because you would have picked up on that a long time ago. He probably just at 10 did something that was real outrageous that made it to where they like, oh, this is what's going on.
Oh, I just wish the kid, when I tell you size matters, no pun intended, if he was 6'5", that little P word would not have done nothing to him. Because there's a certain point when you get to a certain level where you're like, oh, when he pushes you, you push him back. And then you realize, oh.
Well, he kind of did. I saw the little boy kind of respond, but then he backed down. And I'm like, okay.
Well. Yeah, because he's a kid. You coward. You.
It's the community, Mike. We raised like that. Man up. Man
First
up.
of all, don't blame it on the community, because there's tons of parts of the community that have accepted it and take care of their actual kids. Don't generalize the whole community, because in the Bronx in 1997 and 1995, they were families, Black and Hispanic, who had sons who had AIDS, who stood up and said, we're going to take care of them. That's why I love that generalization on the community does know. It's a fracture of them. You're not going to get this excuse no more, y'all. Y'all not gonna get this excuse no more. It's a 10-year-old kid. Like, it's ridiculous. If you have a son or a daughter who decides to be, and I'm not, listen, I say a bunch of stuff. I say a bunch of jokes that I know the lesbian, gay community, LGB, the whole thing would take. And I'm sitting here going like, if your son or daughter becomes and decides that that's who they are, you support them. You support them. He's probably watching a Nas X video one too many times. Accent, you're an ass, but that's funny. When Satan, he was like,
maybe
"Why
Little
you
Nas
watch?
X can help him. I'm not
Can't
trying to
rule
be
it out.
funny, but Little
Why
Nas
you watching Nas X on
kind of
Satan?"
went through that. You know, he went through that. So maybe Lil Nas X could reach out to him and help
No,
him.
Lil's not. He was on Satan. Like, once you get a relationship with Satan, you can bring Satan into anything. You be like, "Oh, well, you want to hit me? I'm going to bring Satan into this." I'm bringing the devil. The big brother probably knows that he will all in trouble for doing. Okay. The big brother probably knows that he will be all in trouble for doing this. That's why he made the little boy do the video covering
to cover his butt.
But yeah.
That's crazy. But that's why I stopped spanking my kids, because I realized, well, I can just talk to them. They gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah, there's a limit to what are you gonna do? What, you gonna break their ribs?
Yeah, when they were about 4 and 5, I said, you know what, this ain't working.
Yeah, at a certain point, you gotta be like, well, we're gonna have to talk so I can get you to understand what's going on. Because if not, I can't beat you to death. Good morning, family.
Good morning, First Lady.
You gotta suck it up, deal with it, people, and embrace it all.
So this is the football player that cousin or brother would not have. If you have that clip, he would not have said a damn thing to. He would not have pushed. He wouldn't have done anything to this 265-pound individual. Just imagine if this was someone's daughter hitting and telling her to identify as a slut or a whore.
Yeah, I don't like those videos either. When the little girls, they might do something, post a video dancing, or they, might do something that's inappropriate, and then the mom or whoever puts them on blast on social media and say, "You gonna tell the world that you're a whore? Y'all look at this little whore." No, don't do that. Talk to her and explain to her.
And where they get it from? Who they been around, Mom?
Well,
who they been around to be shaking it? Who they been around?
The other TikToks and stuff, they see that and they want to do it. Because just being transparent, I'm going through that with my baby girl. She thinks that is the way, and I'm like, no. Do you see me doing that? Have you ever seen me dress like that or do something? She's like, no, but I think it's cute. Well, it's not.
Yep.
So every day I have to scrub her TikTok and her Instagram and sit down and talk to her about why this video is wrong, why you shouldn't do this.
Yep.
So say if the parent didn't agree with the child being gay, and like, what does the parent do if they don't want to be? I mean, they just have to suck it up, right? And just be that parent and embrace and love. But if they really don't want to, what options or resources do they have if they can't deal in that environment? I don't know. I mean, of course, not beating the kid and all that. It just crossed my mind. Like, say if he didn't want to embrace that, then what does the parent do?
They need to go to counseling. It's your kid.
I just put it out there for you, Mike. I know. I'm just thinking from another perspective.
If your kid likes to write with their left hand, what do? I'm asking you, Jay. If your kid is writing with their left hand, what do?
If well, I kept putting the pen back in my son's right hand, to be honest.
And that's what they did to me, and I'm a natural left-hander. Why?
They said back in the 70s, right-handed people were more athletic. I was born a lefty too.
If a kid is born left-handed, Why? What is it? Why don't you want them to write with their left hand?
I mean, right-handed. I get where you're going. I see where you're going.
So every time I DJ, not saying I'm a DJ, but in Cam's house,
I was like, you spinning? No, we can get you. We can get you doing some other things.
No, I'll let Cam say that. My strong hand was my left hand, and I had no idea why. Why every time I would scratch or cut, my strong hand was my left hand. Because for some odd reason, people had a problem with me being left-handed. So I don't get it. Like, it's like this human nature thing. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. I'm not smart enough to break it down, y'all. Like, what are y'all scared of right-handed? Y'all scared of left-handed people. God forbid gay. We can't even deal with left-handed people. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It worked. He ended up being right-handed though, just for the record.
I'm not right-handed because I do 50% of the stuff with my left hand. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, why can I do this? And I can't do that. They literally told my uncle, stop letting him do stuff with his left hand. Do you know how stupid that is, y'all?
Worked out for me with the DJing. I'm good with both hands.
And now you're good with both hands. But it's like, do you know how dumb that is? That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
That's like telling somebody they can really see better out of their right eye. Like their right eye's vision is better. So they say, oh, no, your left eye is the vision that has the strong power, and they put a patch over it. And they go like, no, you got to learn how to look out of to see vision out of your right eye. Why? What are we so scared of?
a coach did my daughter like that. She's right-handed, but when they played t-ball, she would hit on the left side. And he was like, why is she right-handed? I said, she right-handed, but I mean, I guess that's comfortable for her, so just let her do it.
Thank you. Hold up. I'll give you something better. Ben Simmons from the Philadelphia Sixers just had the worst playoff he could possibly have, right? He's left-handed. He refuses to shoot at all. He won't take any jumpers. Do you know he's left-handed, but he's naturally right-handed? And nobody is saying, if he's naturally right-handed, why don't we just let him shoot with his right hand? No, he's shooting with his left hand, and he's naturally right-handed, which is the opposite of what we're talking about. The man is scared to shoot. That don't make no sense. Like, let people be who they are.
Doc, it makes sense, Doc, what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But
if you had a child, any other problem you didn't understand, you would make a phone call, seek counsel, go to a doctor.
Just got to educate our community.
No, it is 2021. We need to be embarrassed that we're still trying to figure this out. Like, come on, man. Come on. A football player just came out and said he's gay. Hopefully that'll
what?
That'll actually let people know that they've been gay football players for 50 years. They've been gay basketball players for 50 years in the league.
I thought it was a black player that came out and said
no, this is the first active player that ever just said, while he's in the league, if y'all want to fight, we can fight.
Yeah, because he just like, yep, I'm gay.
That's
and now life is good.
He said I'm gay?
Yes.
I love my job.
Mm-hmm. For the Oakland Raiders, he said, I'm gay. He came straight out. I said, no pun intended, straight out. I sent it to y'all.
Yeah, I know. You got it, right?
He came straight out.
Oh, you can play it.
What's up, people? I'm Carl Nassib. I'm at my house here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Just want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I finally feel comfortable enough to get it off my chest. I really have the best life. I got the best family, friends, and job a guy could ask for. I'm a pretty private person, so I hope you guys know that I'm really not doing this for attention. I just think that representation and visibility are so important. I actually hope that like one day videos like this and the whole coming out process are just not necessary. But until then, I'm going to do my best and do my part to cultivate a culture that's accepting, that's compassionate. And I'm going to start by donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project. They're an incredible organization. They're the #1 suicide prevention service for LGBTQ youth in America. And they're truly doing incredible things. And I'm very excited to be a part of it, to help in any way that I can. And I'm really pumped to see what the future holds. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a great day. Work hard.
So maybe he can help the little boy. He can reach out or get the little boy with that Trevor organization.
Yeah, I got a funny feeling they're never going to connect, but I hope he can. I just want to know what the NFL is going to do when the next 10 come out.
They playing football. What they gonna do?
I just said it. I've been saying this for like, it's 2021. I've been saying this for like 15 years. The one place I've ever been to where it seemed like gay is really the majority was an NFL locker room.
And then, gay people talk to gay people. They not just hell bent on turning a straight person out. It's just a respect thing.
I just want to know what the NFL is going to do. Like, would the ratings go down if the stars of the NFL were gay? Question. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that quick.
You think it would go down?
In Texas?
You don't think
in Texas?
You don't think the LGBTQ? I'm sorry, I can't get all them letters right. They would be more supportive. No disrespect, I just can't keep up with all the letters.
So just ask me, when the last election, when Donald Trump got 94 million votes, you really think the NFL is ready for that? In Texas?
They ain't got no. But in Texas, some of those people that play like they're straight, these straight-laced Republicans are the main ones.
I'm not talking about straight-laced Republicans. I'm talking about the fact of, do you really think them ratings ain't gonna, I ain't got no problem with it.
I don't think so.
How do you don't think so in Texas?
Because I think the gay community would just support it. So
in
Texas, yes, they got the
gay community ain't the oil makers. They're not the Jerry Joneses of the world that control all them billions of dollars.
Some of them are.
This ain't New York and San Francisco, and this is Texas.
I know, and some of them are down low. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, down low.
They ain't all straight.
But they not coming out and being the majority. I'm saying the NFL would have a serious problem if their stars were gay.
So who's the quarterback on the Cowboys now? Still Dak Prescott?
Dak Prescott.
Okay, I don't know if you put on him, but
yeah, go ahead. Let him come out.
No, that's a double pounce because he would be gay and black, so that's too much. So
I'll tell you what, the quarterback that won y'all 3 Super Bowls, allegedly Troy Aikman would never come out, and allegedly the reason why he killed certain reporters that he hates Skip Bayless is because Skip was like, he's gay.
Well,
let LeBron come out right now and see if y'all really cool with it.
Well, no, we wouldn't be cool with it because he's been married for so long with these kids.
Let Magic come out and y'all guys go like, and I look at you guys and go like, really?
Magic, that wouldn't really be surprising. Magic.
But did he come out?
I don't think he has.
But
not. Look at his son. Look at EJ.
And have we ever said Magic was gay? This is the type of denial we're in. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. The type of denial we're in.
But Shani said she wouldn't accept LeBron being gay because he perpetrated a fraud. Like he was faking it the whole time.
Yeah, he done perpetrated a fraud. Magic, that's one of those things. That your cousins and them over there doing something and you just don't say nothing.
LeBron perpetrated a fraud, or he was just scared that he couldn't come out.
So that's perpetrating a fraud.
So it's funny how heterosexuals get to decide which one they accept and which one they don't. And you're telling me in Texas they would accept it?
I don't think it'll be an issue. They got these flags up all around here on these
Shawnee, you think the
buildings.
NFL would be the same if players came out in Texas? You're
They
wild.
playing football. What are they doing? I
What
mean,
gay guy has come out in Texas in 2021?
I
What
don't
gay
know.
guy? None.
Mm-hmm.
None.
They still doing.
In the Bible, thank you. In the Bible Belt, you think somebody's gonna come out in Texas?
They gonna go watch their football.
They didn't even
You
want
think
black.
they
They didn't want black people to kneel for Colin Kaepernick. You think they're gonna take it if somebody's gay?
What can they do? I mean, I don't get it, because most of the people that have those issues like that have thoughts, and they're curious about it. They don't understand, but what does them being gay have to do
Because
with them?
the pastors in all, not just the black churches, the white churches,
they gay too.
I get it, but nobody admit to nothing. And the ratings went down for the NFL when they were kneeling for black people not getting killed by cops.
But that's black people. Like this little white boy that just came out. You think they ratings
Okay,
gonna be?
well, let me ask you
something,
something,
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Turn on him.
Let me ask you, Shawnee. If that's correct, it's 2021. You think they're gay football players right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot.
Yeah, more than we think.
And in 2021, one came out. Why do you think that is?
I guess they're scared.
Why?
I don't know why they scared, because football ain't nothing but a big plantation anyway. So the owners
wait. Don't be Jay Black. Don't Jay Black.
I'm not being Jay Black.
Don't Jay Black it. I'm asking why. Why do you think they won't come out? Not because the plantation, the NFL's a plantation, because you ain't got no problem watching the plantation. You ain't got no problem rooting for the plantation. You ain't got
for the plantation, and I don't watch.
Okay, so I'm asking you, why do you think they won't?
They probably scared.
Over what?
Because they won't be accepted. People will be looking at them differently. They're embarrassed. They don't have self-confidence about themselves to just be who they are.
Right. So do you think it would be easier in San Francisco to do it or Texas?
Well, of course, San Francisco.
Because Texas would lose their damn mind.
Because they would just be embarrassed.
No, they would lose their damn mind because they'd be like, it was wrong. And they'd go back to their church, and their pastors, even though their choir director was gay, would sit there
pastor too.
And make, well, whatever. I know pastors who ain't gay. So, but okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'm saying they would go back and say, and that Bible Belt would go crazy. Texas would lose their mind if they knew the majority of their football. They wouldn't even watch football if the majority of their football players were gay.
They know.
How did they get over all the blacks being in the league? How did that work? All the blacks being in the league?
Oh, they got over that because they got a profit over that, and that's been going on since the 60s. And it took, and think of how long it took for a black person to be a quarterback. Can you imagine what they would do if their favorite player was gay?
Well, this dude is somebody's favorite player.
Well, no, I'm not being disrespectful, but no, he's not. No, he's not.
I mean,
somebody. I'm not saying a lot of people, but
do you think Patrick Mahomes could come out right now and say he was gay? Do you think the NFL?
He got a little something that could be there too. Yeah,
I know. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying
manager put it out there.
I'm saying.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes.
Look at Shorty. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is black. I don't think he's gay.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is mixed. His dad is black. His mom is white.
That's what white people say. Well, he's not really. He's different black.
He's different.
He's black.
He Obama black. He Obama
black. He's not black.
No, he country black because he right there in East Texas where you came from. Graduated from White House.
I'm asking you. Do you think right now if the NFL found out, and Patrick Mahomes says I want to come out, do you think the NFL will allow him to come out? Magic Johnson still can't come out, and we know
Odell Beckham Jr.
I've been saying Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay, Kathy.
It's the day he got drafted.
Yeah, he does. Now Odell Beckham does give that off.
It gives a little something,
Yeah,
something
you get
on.
that off.
Do you think the NFL would ever allow that? They'd be like, no, dog. You got no pun intended. You got to suck that up. You got to suck that
Okay,
up.
so then why this little white boy come out?
Because he's nobody. And God bless him.
He may be trying to secure a check. They can't cut me now. It's going to look like they cut me because I came out and I'm gay.
You
know.
were the perfect example. You said LeBron James.
Oh, we wouldn't accept that.
Wait,
LeBron James, because LeBron has been married to this woman forever,
So
knocking off the
So
reporter.
was Magic Johnson, and he got HIV, and y'all were like, "Oh no.
No,
He got
HIV. If you know how you get HIV having sex, number one, you don't get it from a woman.
No, you can get it from a woman. Number one.
Yeah, but that's not where it starts. It starts from
Back then, we didn't know how you could get it. We just
Wait,
thought anything
Tony,
back
don't
then.
say nothing crazy because
I'm just saying.
don't say nothing crazy because that's a lie.
I know this moment, Shiny. This is the moment where sometimes I say something. I went.
Okay, well then we need to have somebody from the HIV and AIDS.
No, you can.
And talk to you about how these things happen, and when this man is doing this, he done been up somebody's funnel.
Real talk. We got to remember when Magic made that announcement, did nobody know? Nobody.
Let me tell you something, Shawnee. People have been having anal sex since the ancient days.
Mm-hmm.
Kings were having sex with kings in their ass from back in the day.
Yes.
So do not believe that it was just anal, and people still having anal sex right now. It's been happening since the beginnings. It did not start because HIV claimed that it started with somebody having sex with a monkey in Africa.
Oh, Shiny, you got Dr. Kanisha upset too now.
I'm not saying that it's a gay disease. No, I don't believe that it's a gay disease.
Shiny said only male to male. You said only when you're doing anal sex as a male, you catch HIV.
No, because you can get it other ways. You can get it through
Shawnee
needles.
to understand
My
she's
uncle
in the
got
J
it through
Black
needles.
zone.
I've had 7 people in my family die from HIV or either AIDS.
But it wasn't just you were like,
and it was some females that died from it. There were some males that died from it.
If you transfer blood during sex, even during the vagina, you can get HIV.
You can. That is true.
So what you just said earlier.
I'm talking about Magic Johnson.
Me and Shiny the same. We the same, Shiny. That's right.
I'm talking about.
I know.
Magic
Try to clean that. I know. I've been there.
No, I'm not trying to.
No, but
that
goes back to the community. Go back to the education.
I've had females in the family die from AIDS.
So what was the point of your comment?
We talking about Magic Johnson.
Mike, don't let it go. You're not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna let it go. What are you talking about?
Because you were saying that we weren't saying that Magic was gay
or had bisexual relationships.
When he came out with the whole HIV thing, you were asking me why did I say what I said about LeBron and why we didn't say whatever we said about Magic. Okay, well, yes, Magic was married to Cookie, but I don't know who didn't know other things were going on. So
we know Magic's wife is not positive. We know that she doesn't have to be positive.
Right. She's not. But there was some other stuff happening.
Yeah.
So no, I don't. I wasn't there, but I don't believe he got it from a woman.
Yeah, and that's always education and shine.
Wait.
That's always what the myth was. You got it from a guy to guy.
Wait.
That's what the perception was.
That's not always the perception because, for instance, like one of my uncles, he didn't get it from a guy. He got it from a needle. Okay. And then my female cousin that had it, she got it from her husband, but if she was with somebody else, what would happen? They would get it from her. So I'm not saying that it can't come from a woman. I'm not saying that because if you're infected with it, of course you can pass it, and you have to tell people that it's a whole HIV. It's a Black Women's HIV coalition that I'm a part of. So these are things that we talk about. We go out, we test people. listen, I get it, but when you talking to me about Magic Johnson and his situation and why I reacted the way I reacted about Magic and why I reacted the way I reacted about LeBron, because there's some different things going on
So
there.
where do you get your information that Magic didn't get it from a woman? How could you even make that statement? How do
I
you
didn't
even know?
say that he didn't for sure. I said that's just what I believe.
How?
I didn't say
How?
that.
How?
That's my information.
So if we go by Magic's story that he was having sex with he had women in the locker room that he was having unprotected sex. Where do you get this
Mhm.
whole thing that he didn't get it from a woman? How can you even make that statement?
Mm.
You and Jay Black are the same person. Real talk. Like y'all. How do you okay.
There are
Go
plenty
ahead,
of men
please.
that say that they're off having sex with women. They got 6 or 7 different women, and they might have 6 or 7 different men too.
Talk your ish. Stand your ground. Exact your
I don't even. You have no evidence. You have no factual.
I'm
He's
not
having
sharing it. No, I'm not sharing it on here. I'm just not.
because he had sex with Arsenio.
I didn't say he had
Allegedly.
sex with Arsenio.
So what you are not sharing about Magic Johnson?
I didn't say that. You're not gonna walk me into that. But I'm just saying.
Everybody, there's 1,000 stories about Magic Johnson being gay and maybe catching it from another unprotected sex. But my thing is like, how do you Okay, well then you shouldn't have brought it up. Because I promise you, Magic Johnson ain't suing us.
No, he not.
I promise you, the Lakers ain't suing us.
He don't care.
Okay, so let it go.
I'm gonna change the name to Foot and Mouth, aka Shiny Foot
My
and
foot
Mouth.
is not in my mouth.
Oh, no, you're close. You're close. You're close to
Foot is not
having.
in my mouth.
You got 4 toes in your mouth right now because ain't nobody suing us. All you got to do is say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Since you got some info,
Allegedly.
let's go. He had sex with Charles Barkley. Let's go. Let it happen. Let's go. It still doesn't make it a gay situation, but let's go.
I never said that AIDS and HIV was a gay situation.
We're not gonna get off the
It's
topic
not a
now,
gay
Shawnee.
disease.
Let's
It's
go.
not.
What is it? What facts that you have that you want to say?
We're not sharing that.
Why?
Because we're not.
So then, in that case, your statement was wrong.
To say you were wrong, then I guess.
Okay,
And
I
just
was
say you're
wrong.
wrong.
All right,
Okay.
I was wrong.
All right, because Magic Johnson didn't have to get HIV from having sex with a bunch of dudes. Not saying he didn't. Not saying he did.
This feels good.
Because they're
No,
tons.
because see, I could just say it. All right, I was
Just
wrong.
say it.
If
Go
it
ahead.
you, we'd be going on for 3 days about this. You wouldn't just.
Oh, you gotta say it now. I feel like it has to be out there now.
It's been plenty of times you needed to say it too, but we couldn't
All
move
right,
on.
I'm not messing with
But
y'all.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Oh God.
I was wrong. Mike is right. Mike is right. I'm wrong.
just reading.
See how
I'm reading
easy
a.
that is?
I'm reading a comment. I'm reading a comment. He's still married. I mean, he slept around, and those folks slept with others. Yes, he probably did. Here's the issue I have: people focusing on these people and the abuse and stigmas. Who freaking cares? How can we protect in this time? Because when it comes to sex, everyone is a freak. All right, Stephanie, I like the fact that you support, and there's stuff that I agree with, and then I don't know, you're the paragraph queen also, but go ahead. Put action. It's coming on the next episode of being Jay Black.
Shiny gonna let us know in the next episode.
Yo, Jay Black and Shawnee. I'm telling you, the 60-second war. I made this segment called the 60-second war, where I'm going to put a statement out there, and I'm going to let Jay Black and Shawnee have 60 seconds. And Cam, we're going to count down, and we're going to be like 10, and we ain't gonna have nothing to do with this because this exhausts me. These two exhaust me. They exhaust
Just
me.
in her defense, a little back in the day, you did think it came from a gay disease or from male to male, like just
And it was wrong.
Yeah.
It was wrong. It was a lie. It was a lie.
No.
Just to support you a little bit, Shiny. Just to support.
Well, no, I mean, like I said, my first experience with it was my uncle, and he was a heroin user, and he sat me down, explained to me, "Hey, I was sharing needles, and this is what happened."
It was the transfer of blood. So if you have a cut in your penis and you have sex with somebody, you can, and if a girl has a cut in their vagina, if blood gets transferred, then you are at risk for the HIV virus. That's simply what it was. But they didn't want to say that because they wanted to make it an anal sex thing. Because of course, if you have anal sex, there are chances that scar tissue, skin is going to break. And then
and that's what I should have said.
Yeah.
The lining in your behind is thinner, so it can break easier. That's all it is. It's not if you just go, the membrane is thinner.
Yes,
so that's why
right.
It's easier to transfer that way. That's not the only way you can get it.
But the problem is that people have been doing that forever. That's why when people say this was a man-made disease, when they actually put it out there, this is not the final way. They changed their ways that HIV was actually transferred. Their beginning one was that somebody had sex with a monkey in Africa. That was their beginning story, and then they had to switch it because everybody was like, what?
How you gonna do that with a monkey? A monkey is not gonna sit there and let you. Monkeys are strong.
How they catch the monkey? How about that?
And hold the monkey down.
Catch a monkey first.
And then the amazing part, which made it human made, is that Arthur Ashe just got a blood transfusion and got AIDS. He got a blood transfusion because y'all wouldn't test the blood. That's when people were like, oh my God, is this a man-made disease that they put out there? That's all I'm saying. But all right, we'll take a break and we'll come back and we can get back to. I'm just gonna let Jay Black and Shawnee argue over two more things.
Because and we gotta talk about Sha'Carri.
Who?
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri.
Who is that?
The Olympic track, the up and coming new track star with the orange hair.
Is
with the
absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, that woman right there, I can't wait. She is the only reason that I'm oh no, I'm lying. I got two reasons. Why I'm watching them Olympics, and they're both because of black women. They're both because black women are about to dominate the Olympics as usual, but at least this way we get prep in the beginning so people can be like, this is what we're going to watch for. Because that girl right there, she didn't even go all in. She laid back like Usain Bolt. She was sitting there going like, y'all don't want this smoke. Y'all don't want none of this smoke. So we'll talk about it when we come back. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, DJ Cam. Don't forget, later in the show, allegedly with Sexy Mo, is Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Can you please explain to Jay Black how dope Jerry Seinfeld is on stage as a comedian?
He's underrated too. I slept on him. I got my face cracked.
How'd you get your face cracked?
I got my face cracked because I was in New York and Dave was doing a show at Radio City Music Hall, and Dave invited me on stage. It was me, Jerry Seinfeld, and Chris Tucker. And Jerry went on in front of me. And I was like, I'm a body Jerry.
I've been killing. Let him go ahead. Let him go. I got this.
Let him go. We'll get that off. I love.
I'm about to commit a crime on the stage. I'm like, I know he ain't got nothing. I was like, I'm sitting back there like, I'm so comfy. I got my shoes off. I'm like, yo, I had to put my shoes back on. I was like, I was like, yo, this dude, Jerry Seinfeld came in there, bro. And when I tell you, he showed me a gear that I was like, okay, that's why you got 700 million in the bank.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Now, Lunel was speaking to Lunel. Amazing. It's such an honor to actually have her on here, take time out to do this. A lot of people have you in their favorite comedians ever. Who are your favorite comedians? Like, who are your, like, I hate to always do the top 5 because top 5 is very hard because there's a lot of comedians that deserve to be in the top 5. But if you had your top 5 or your favorite, let me exclude the 5. Your favorite comedians that you can watch over and over again that not only make you laugh, but maybe some of them influenced you. Who would they be?
Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor, Cat Williams, Joan Rivers, Roseanne Barr.
I love your list. See, Jay Black, and I want you to scold Jay Black. I want you to talk to Jay. Jay Black is very stubborn on allowing himself to watch anything that he's not familiar with. So like a Joan Rivers. Jay Black, do you know who Joan Rivers is?
I know. Before we go to the Joan Rivers, you said Roseanne Barr. Interesting. Even with all the racial aspects, like what was your thoughts on that? Remember she had that racial issue going on. And she's still in your top 5?
Well, just like, yeah, but I can separate your bullshit from your comedy. That's like saying I don't want to see the Cosby Show no more because of what Bill did. If you did classic work, that have nothing to do with this bullshit that's happening now. You can't take somebody's classic work that they've done for 20 years and because they have an issue and they go nuts later, you know, that doesn't discount the work they did. I watched the Cosby Show last night. Bill is in prison. I'll watch Roseanne stand up or the Roseanne show, Roseanne, and she's like been canceled. You know, people are still listening to R. Kelly music and you know what he did. So you can separate the art from the person.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap
in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, DJ Cam. He'll be back in a second. No, leave him up. Leave the picture. I thought he was. Nah, he'll be in there. I like it. Oh man, she's a bad man pajama. Okay, so let's read these. Stephanie said, "Morning. Well, this subject today is totally different than last Tuesday. I sure enjoy y'all. Hey, Shawnee, what did we talk about?
Stephanie,
what did we talk about last Tuesday? I'm trying to figure out what we talked about last.
Something dealing with sex."
Last Tuesday and Wednesday was sex heavy. We were sex heavy last Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. I was like these last 2 days. We were from squirting and we was all over the place.
I don't know, we were talking about that, and now Stephanie disappointed. We can always go back to squirting.
Micro penises and
Stephanie is in East Texas. She works at the station.
Oh, Stephanie, we didn't know. We can't do squirting and micro penises every Tuesday. We can't do that.
Well, maybe Stephanie liked that. Maybe that's what she's saying. She want more sex.
No, I'm sure she does. But Stephanie, we try.
Good morning, Ashley.
We try to entertain everybody, Stephanie. We can't keep going back to squirting. That was fun. Like we had a good conversation.
What? Hold up. What were we talking about?
Jesus. Oh my God. I don't know what y'all want us to talk about. We just got caught up in this. Like, we have to be balanced, y'all. We have to be balanced. Okay.
That's why we have Wellness Wednesdays tomorrow with Dr. Kanisha Hall. The bonus is out.
And I promise we'll probably get into squirting after that. We're probably the doc might just jump right into squirting. She might come on squirting. Who knows? Like who knows? Hey, who knows? The doc is gangster. The doc could just come on here. She don't give a damn.
I saw something yesterday with the doc. I was like, whoa, all right. Here we go.
I closed my eyes. I said, because I ain't want to get squirted on. Okay, listen. What is the I'm gonna let Shawnee. Who is the track star that Jay Black has a problem with because her hair?
I got a problem with her.
Yeah, it's like you got a problem, and it's like a lot of people have a problem with her. But just in case y'all don't know,
And it's Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
that's who she is. She's Sha'Carri Richardson of Dallas, Texas. She graduated from Carter, and she's had an interesting story because people have always told her that she wasn't going to do well.
Right.
At Carter, she accomplished, oh my gosh, she won the Junior Olympics. She ended up being the fastest girl in Texas. They told her, look, when you get to college, it ain't going to even be like that. You're not going to dominate. None of that. She went to LSU. She dominated. 1 year in, she left. She went pro. She started training for the Olympics, and now here she is. But everybody has been focused on her hair and her nails. And I think just last week, she lost her biological mother.
Yes.
Because her grandmother raised her.
Yeah, she did.
And so now she's faced with, we don't know if she's gonna try out for the 200 or the relay. If she does, I believe what's gonna happen, it'll make her miss the funeral for her biological mom. So I don't give a damn what color her hair is, what color, how long her nails are. She's trained, she's worked hard, and that's why she's where she is. And it frustrates me that when a young black woman does something, black woman, and you do something, and then it's well, look at her hair, and look at how she talking, look at her nails, and then they're more focused on her girlfriend because her girlfriend picked out her hair. It's like, shut up. She just did something great and amazing.
Okay, well, let's okay, so Jay,
Jay, that was behind the scenes I had with y'all.
You just said on here the girl with the orange hair.
No,
yeah, it was orange
hair.
because it symbolized that she was on fire on that track. That was the symbolism of that orange hair because she's about to burn that track up, and she did.
Okay, so Jay, what's your problem?
No,
what is your problem with
behind the scenes, not on air? I just asked the question to them. I said, "Yo, that hair could be a problem. She can run a lot faster without that hair because I looked into it." And the research shows that the hair blowing in the wind slows you. It says if you're a sprinter, does all that hair slow you down? It says yes, but only slightly. More hair creates more opportunity for friction between the runner and the air.
First of all, the hair that they did the test on was actual white people hair.
What? So a weave,
yes, it's going to be different. Yes.
More hair is more hair. It's going to create more friction, so she can run even faster without all of that extra hair. That's all I was saying behind the scenes. I wasn't going. I think she's dope.
You don't need that ain't gonna matter.
Did you watch FloJo? Did you watch FloJo and how much hair she had? With
I was about to mention her. Yep. She's the same. Just the reincarnation. She's the same thing. Yep.
I just did research behind the scenes just to see.
Jay, I'm telling you, this is white people.
I think she's dope.
This is white people research. FloJo had tons of hair, long fingernails, and destroyed everybody.
The girls on the track club with my daughter, they had the same hair.
Because could they run a little faster without all of the extra hair?
Their coach ain't saying that.
Breaking records. There wasn't. Yeah. It didn't affect.
Imagine how better those records could have been broken with less.
You can only get gold. There's nothing higher than a gold. That's all you can get.
Jay, these are white people stats that are showing you to try. You know what? Hair has never had a stat until black women started running. Till black women started running and winning consistently. Then all of a sudden they were like, with hair, it's a 0.01 ounce. These white chicks been having hair the entire time.
See, I'm Googling who this Sandra.
These white chicks been having hair, winning Olympics the entire time. A whole head of hair.
Mm-hmm. But it's not a problem until we show up with our flair and our culture. And leave her alone. That girl is doing good things.
Sandra's hair wasn't like Carrie's. I'm sorry, what's her real name again, Shani?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
It's different.
What is her hair different from the white girls who got their hair in a ponytail? FloJo, like Dave, I would have said that FloJo had the same hair.
Even more.
Yeah,
it was different.
Hold on.
I think she's
God
gonna
bless
do it.
her.
She gonna, like you said, I think she's gonna rock the world if she can able to compete. I think she's gonna be one of
What is
them
the
Gabby
gymnast, the greatest gymnast ever? Simon, what's her name?
Simone,
Simone.
What did I say? I
Biles.
said Gabby. Yeah,
Simone
Simone Biles.
Biles,
That's what I meant. Simone.
the greatest female gymnast. I'll say the greatest
Wig
gymnast.
is
Period.
the end thing. Oh, wigs are the end thing.
She got
Well,
hair, and
he don't
she's
have a
doing.
wig. He
Yeah,
got
so
on
she ain't got a
dress.
wig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a difference. There is a
Wait,
She's
that's
running
a
difference.
so
weave
fast,
or a
the wig
wig?
will
What is
come
she
off.
trying to
It's
do?
a weave. It's a weave. It's a weave.
Jesus, my
She
God.
has extensions. She has bundles, and it looks like maybe she has a frontal or a frontal or either a closure on. But there is a difference.
Well, guess what? This is one time Shawnee done brought something up I will not debate because I have no idea.
Yeah, I can just tell a wig from a weave to
I know a wig, but
Like I put on wigs. Like now I don't have on a wig. I have my natural hair. But I will rock tracks too. I'll get bundles.
Yeah, I was just looking at the picture. The doc brought up Sanya. I just looked at her picture. It's still a little difference. Carrie's picture, her hair is a whole lot more going on than Sanya. I'm just saying.
She
I
just
just
got
want her to.
part
I
of
just
it
want her to
up.
be at her best.
Part
If
of
she can
it
be at her
now.
best, less friction. Be at your best. I get it. You can still be you and be stylish, but I just thought it was a bit much. But hey, she's dope. Hopefully she
She's
make it and she bring a
winning.
lot of
She's
gold home.
winning. If she's winning, nothing's
She's
wrong.
running. She could be a lot faster. When
Imagine
you
if she
running
wasn't pointing at
and
the
stop
clock. You
and
keep
point
your
at
head
the
down
clock.
and just go. Get that record. Stop
Wow.
showboating. You were showboating a little bit too
that's
much.
what Usain Bolt did. Usain
Yeah.
Bolt could have broke the record
And he could have
multiple
broke more.
times,
But, I mean, hey,
but
I
he's
get
the
it.
greatest of all time.
I get it. Good
Were
morning,
you
Tam.
mad at Deion Sanders when he was hot
I'm not
stepping?
mad at her. I'm not mad at anything. I
So if you're
just
not mad, what you bringing it up for?
because I thought her hair affected her speed, and I'm looking
But
for the best potential. That I'm pushing her. That's my goal. I'm like, how would
so
I
why
keep
did you push
pushing her?
Usain Bolt?
I did. I thought he should have ran through instead of showboating high stepping at the end. Go for that goal. Smash the record
He
so
got
nobody
the
ever catch.
goal.
But
Yeah,
all
he
right,
did get he kept getting the
I don't
goal.
want nobody catching me. Is where my thought was.
But nobody caught them. Nobody caught
No,
them.
I'm talking about on world record wise.
Yeah, but nobody caught them world record wise.
Yeah, she's a
Somebody's
winner.
always gonna
Yeah,
break it.
look good. She looked good.
Somebody's gonna
I
break
think
it.
she looked. I thought she looked good, and by doing it too, I just thought it was a little much. But hey,
Mm-mm. I hope she comes out more outrageous. I
Wait,
hope she does.
I want to know exactly what you mean by her hair was a little much because of the color.
no, it's too. I think it's too much here. And when I think of track and field, I'm thinking I ran track in elementary school, middle school. It's middle school.
That don't even count. That
But
don't
when I ran
count,
track in middle
bro.
school,
Oh,
and I
don't even
remember,
count.
they wanted us with less stuff. It helps with the speed and the trajectory and all that good stuff.
Jay, you're not. You never been fast in your life.
No, I was fast. I did
No,
the
you
16
weren't.
the
No, you
200 meter.
weren't.
The 200
No.
meter was me.
It was the eighth
4 by
grade.
16,
It was the eighth grade.
and I was dope. I was there.
What you got?
I went to the pen relays. I went to the pen relays, son. So yeah,
you did not go to the. You went to the pen relays in eighth
I
grade.
went to the
did
pen relays
nothing.
too. I used to hang out, man. Mad chicks. Mad chicks with the pen relay, son. Legs all day. Legs all day at the pen relay.
Jay be giving out track advice though to my daughters.
I be like, yeah,
When
I'm
we
trying
on
to
the way to the
motivate
track,
you.
he
Yes.
pump them up. He like
Yes.
track meet day. He'll call and pump
Yes.
them up.
Yes.
Like, come on, girls.
Night
Yeah.
before, we need to slow down all that heavy eating. We need to stay right. We get keep our mind right, keep our bodies right. I need you to be at your best, and I just didn't think that all the extra hair was helping. So if it's not helping, why do it? That was just my initial thought behind the scenes. I didn't expect you to bring that
Jay,
up.
that's the most ridiculous thing ever. She got trainers that are like world class trainers, and your eighth grade ass who ran.
Oh, you can discredit me all you want. I know I was dope.
I see you in the adult life. You couldn't beat me in a race.
Ain't on that doc talking about participation trophy to the Olympics. I'm talking about. Thank you, David. Thank you, David, for acknowledging my greatness.
Every kid in the eighth grade in Philadelphia went to the pen relays. They sent all the black kids. They was just like, just go.
Go run.
He said he got a medal. He just said he went to the Penn Relay. He ain't win nothing.
Because it's a team sport sometimes, Mike. Sometimes you're
okay. So what part of the relay were you, Jay?
I was the third. I was the third in the 16.
Did y'all win in the Penn relays?
Mike, no. I said I can't do everything, Mike. Jeez, I mean,
no, you weren't even the fastest on your relay team in the 8th grade. Because if you were the fastest, you would have been. I
was third though. I was third. But
you was the weak link. You're either first or you're the first or the anchor. The two people in the middle are. We just got you there.
Well, now they switched it. It's 2 and 4.
That makes sense. That is 2 and 4. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because if we're lagging the first, then we get the 2 to get it popping. Jay was third. Jay was a 2 or 4.
Third usually is the weaker. Yeah.
Jay's the dude that everybody pissed at. Jay's always.
So if you're going to lose,
you let them close that gap on us. Why you let them close?
Oh, hey, he coming. Oh, hey.
That's why the anchor got to do steroids and stuff. Like they got to do steroids, sniff coke. They're like, here he goes.
Yeah.
But they've tried to put that on her too, that she's on steroids, and I'm like, that girl is not on no steroids.
And if she was, guess what? That's part of the game. I felt like Michael put me on the foot.
Yeah, he's disrespectful.
No, it's disrespectful that Jay said he went to the Penn relay. That's what's disrespectful. Slow ass.
It's a big deal in Philly. And that's national. Everybody, I think everybody come out. All the states. Texas was there too. Everybody came out the Penn relays.
Your race started at 8 a.m. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. They didn't even make the announcement. They shot the gun. Nobody knew a race was going on. They didn't even shoot the gun. They said, go. No. He went to the pit. That's the first time I've ever heard in his life. He put up
I can't be proud of my accomplishments. You?
No, you lost. It was it was like give it up for Martin Luther King Elementary and St. John's Elementary. They're gonna race each other.
Martin Luther King was my high school.
Okay. The stadium was totally empty. They were like, "Go."
All right, so back to what you.
Them guys did a relay. They didn't even have a baton. They just tapped hands. They just.
Tamara, don't give this more light. No, don't give them any more.
He said they tapped hands.
They just tapped hands like it was a relay race.
That's actually funny.
Okay.
Tapped hands.
Always gotta be the brother.
He won't even tell us what they got in the race. That's why I know they lost horribly. He won't even be like, yo, we were second. You know, everybody got that second. Put that comment back up real quick.
What did he say?
You gonna put it back?
Jay Black running work. That guy has quick feet.
Got them happy feet. All right. Well, no, I'm supporting her fully. Hopefully, she's able to get into all these meets. We want her to continue to shock the world.
No,
so shock the
you deserve all this simply because you were like, her hair is gonna hold her back after she blasted everybody.
Yeah, and he sent me the clip of her.
Yeah, he was like, that hair is
running and pointing.
And he had a problem with the color of the hair too, but he didn't want to bring that up.
And her long nails, because you did say that she got them long nails and all that.
Like is 65 years old right now, yo. Like, Jay, like, yo, her nails. That is too much.
I'm not saying nothing. Anything I say behind the scenes, just in general banter, it comes to be.
No, you said that on here.
You did.
You said that on here when we were getting ready to go to break.
You did say it on.
Yes, you said it. Yeah, you said it.
No, because I'm thinking when you got to get down. Because when I remember when I said that, you got to get your fingers down
in the 8th grade.
Make sure you got. Shut up, Mike.
He compared himself with them. I'm gonna leave you alone, dog. You go ahead, yo. You go ahead. I'm not gonna say nothing. No, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
No, I've been We're going to the Texas relays. Okay, every year, Kathy. For at least 15 years, and those Dallas teams were on fire every year. I probably saw her running on. Yeah, you might have did back
Yeah,
then.
because I think she did that in 2019.
Did you see her put her fingers in and the nails got in the way? Did you see? Did you see? Because Jay said when he put his little 8th grade little thumbs.
Because if she had to get the baton, that would be a problem potentially.
Y'all didn't have a baton. Y'all didn't have a baton.
She runs on the
You know
relay
about
team.
the baton.
She ran the relay team for LSU. It wasn't no problem.
I ran the baton. We did the baton.
No, you didn't. Jay Black's team. They smacked each other in the ass as they went by. Like, your turn.
Just because you wasn't no athlete growing up in
he's getting you.
Because y'all didn't have track.
Then he had the one guy who pinched the ass and like, yo, I think he's gay. He didn't slap it, he pinched it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she is rocking it. She is going to Tokyo. # road to Tokyo.
Oh, she about to kill it. She about to kill it. And we're going to have her not on the show because we don't have any resources like that. But we're going to represent
we could get her. I can reach out and ask.
Can you get her? Like
I can ask. I don't know.
Yeah, you might as well just ask
her mom. Yeah.
Just so Jay Black can tell her she got too much hair and long nails. That'd be great. Because you know Jay Black can say that in the first question. He'll ruin everything in the first question. You know your nails too long and you got too much hair. She'll be like, click. She'll be off.
She'll pop off. She from Oak Cliff. I'm telling you. She'll go keys and poke on you real quick.
And she'll be like, what would make you think that you could tell me that? Well, in the 8th grade. I was the third leg.
I was an athlete myself. All right.
You are not an athlete. This not goes to Jay. This goes to all y'all. If your athleticism didn't take you to the highest part, if you just happen to play basketball, that doesn't mean you're an athlete. It just means you participated. If you weren't elite in it, if you're at some point in high school, you didn't do something like if you were just like the guy who was chilling. Like y'all can't keep saying like if you actually shot at least 5 shots during a game, every game, you were part of the team. Some of y'all be really like on some old like I was part, and I know Cam played for his high school team. He played, he shot, he was important. They actually had plays that were run from him. They were run for him. I don't think Jay Black was on the track team.
Yeah, track. I was in the basketball league too. Sunny Hill.
I saw you play basketball.
Sunny Hill basketball league.
Jay Black, I saw you play
Sunny
basketball.
Hill.
Stop playing with me.
Sunny Hill, you know, you paid to be on that.
No, I didn't pay. I was
pay. No.
Jay, I played basketball with you. I gave you the business, Jay. Jay, I went to a function with you, a family function. Don't say you played basketball. Stop it. I can't do you dirty now because you had soldier. You know, you had the rotated cuff thing. I don't know. The track thing, maybe. I give you credit for the track thing. But basketball, I gave you, and I was drunk that day too. And I lit you up.
Even the baby's talking about it in the background. Even the baby.
I'll be trying to defend and get Jay off this, but Jay, why do you do this? Why do you I think he enjoys this. He's a wrestler. He enjoys this. But I know he's not going to tell me that you were in the Sunny Hill League because we played. And
I was in this. I ain't going to bring it up no more.
I gave your family the business too. No disrespect. They was there too. They was playing 21 and they caught the, yeah.
Jay played basketball too?
Jay don't even remember.
No, I don't.
We're at a field.
When you pay, you play. When you pay, you play.
Nah, I ain't pay.
Oh, you played basketball? You played on the youth league?
I was Sunny Hill. If you could Google Sunny Hill basketball league, it was a big deal back in the day. But go ahead.
Oh, it was like a rec league.
All right, here we go. Did you play for your high school?
No, I was too cool in high school.
Okay, high school. You have to make the team. You have to make it. You know, you don't pay. You
High
get
school,
to play.
I was too cool. I was too cool for that.
Oh, he's too cool.
I was into the girls in high school. It was girls and
I was into the girls
hustling
too.
and money and working.
Oh my God. All right. Let's get is it time to get Sexy Mo on here? Is it
Now we got about 45 minutes.
Oh Jesus.
He's far away
I can't believe.
Hey, you was talking about babies early. Did you see in the news? Nick Cannon was what?
Yeah, you got Nick Cannon, you got Lala and Carmelo.
Oh, please get the Nick Cannon. Just go.
Nick Cannon was in the news because in the last 12 months he had 4 kids. He had 4 kids in less than 12 months, and it sparked several different conversations of can he truly be there for those kids as a black father, or is he being selfish? Like, can he really be there as a black father is needed in those households, not just cutting the check?
Now, I will say this. Until I moved down here, till I started living in Texas, I was like, there is no way you can be there. But now that I've gone to Texas, how many kids he got? 5, 6 now?
He had 4 in the last 12 months, and then he got the other 2 with 7 total. 7. Yeah, 7 total. But 4 in the last 12 months.
I've been out in Dallas for 8 years. 7 is really not a big number. I know 3.
They got 9 kids.
I know a dude that got 11. I know a dude that got 11. One that has 10, and I think the other one was 8. I mean, and the one person I know brings his kids all together. He's financially stable, and he brings all the kids together, and he actually brings them at one time all the time. He's like, all right, we're bringing a whole squad together.
But is that effective? Like, are you there? I mean, I'm sure you're missing the first steps. You're missing a lot of monumental moments that a kid would need, right?
Yeah,
like,
I know people who got
for all that.
I know people who got one kid who missed the first steps. So.
Well, you get what I'm saying. Like, is he being selfish having all these kids?
Nah. He's being irresponsible.
Why is he being irresponsible if he can financially take care of the kids?
Because it's more than money, Mike. You know that's
it's more than money.
No, it's really not. It's really not.
Okay.
If he has the money to be around them and bring them all to his house all the time, if he's got enough money to be like, everybody drop them off, what's the big deal? If he's got the money to say, everybody, every other weekend, drop all the kids off, would y'all be mad at that?
Drop all the kids off? I mean,
every other weekend, just like the setup is. Like the setup has always been.
It's still, I mean, some other things that you need to do other than that, drop them off on the weekend. And
so what do you want him to do? Like, I mean, if he has the time in place, like, I think we're caught up on the number.
Yeah, if he, like, and you just said if he has the time. I mean, I know people with 1, 2 kids that it's a problem, and when kids are developing, I mean, when you got to raise kids. If you and the mom not together, it's still some things that you need to be there for that kid, because it's gonna come up and it's gonna be a problem, and then everybody gonna be looking crazy, and it's like, well, you didn't have time.
But I mean, that goes with, if you had 3 kids, that goes with that. Like, I don't know. I'm not a Bible person, but I know the Bible, them cats was having like 30 kids. Like, I mean, if you can take care of them financially, I don't
But it's more than finance, because they start making if you just send money, if all you send is money, then guess what? The kids are going to look at you as a bank. The only thing I can depend on daddy or mama for is they going to send me some money. When I need them to talk about these issues that I'm having, when I need to understand what's going on in my life, they're not going to be there. They're not going to have something. They'll be off having another kid.
All right, just devil's advocate. I just want to know this. If you're having sex with him, isn't the woman responsible too for getting pregnant by Nick Cannon again?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Nick Cannon, Joe Black, Billy Joe, whoever. If they got all them kids and you, I don't know what make you think your kid's gonna be different.
But what if he raises the kids? Like we're
Raising them
assuming
is different. If you're
Yeah, he
raising them
gonna
in the
raise
same
them. Yeah.
no.
household, is a
But what?
difference than long
How are we
distance and you
assuming that
spending
these
some
kids?
money.
Diddy's got a ton of kids.
But it seemed like Diddy has been consistently, well, just from the perception
So
of
how
always doing
can
Yeah, the
something.
like
perception. But you know, you can pick up a kid, take pictures, and make it look like you doing some stuff when you're
But you know,
not.
you can have a bunch of kids and be in their lives.
There's no way a black kid needs their black dad way more
How
than hey, I
I
don't know.
think any kid, it don't matter what color they are, the kid needs certain
how,
things from both parents.
how do we know he's not going to be in their lives if he has the options to be in their life and he's like, I'm going to be there. Like
Well,
if
being
he
in their
can gather
life,
them all up.
being in their lives, I mean, you can be in their lives. Your kids can know you. Your kids can love you, adore you. But when you're not there to pay attention to the small things, they end up turning into big things, and that's where his attention may not be. Yeah, he's probably sending the money. He probably picks the kids up. Okay, I'm gonna get y'all for Christmas, Thanksgiving. You're gonna be with your mama, and then spring break we're gonna do this. But in between there are still conversations and time that
So
needs to be spent.
would that be different if he had 3 kids?
It's
Wouldn't
it
that be the
happens.
same thing?
It happens to people with one kid.
That's what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
we're all getting locked in how many kids it is. He's still going to be as busy as he's going to be regardless.
And those kids are going to be lacking. I mean, Dr. Kanisha sound like my wife with this one. I guess the baby moms don't care. They all like, all right,
Why do we assume, why do we keep saying they're going to be lacking? We don't know this.
right, because being in a household with a kid and is different than sending a check and you seeing them whenever.
No,
Like
if you see him
it's a
every
difference.
weekend or you see him every other weekend, so that doesn't mean it doesn't matter how many kids it is.
It's a difference. We can act like it ain't a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference when my
Mhm.
daughter is in DC and having issues and me saying something. They don't hold the same weight versus if we were in the same
But
household.
but I'm saying, like, okay, that's fine. I get that. But I'm saying if he has 3 kids with somebody he doesn't live with them, then it doesn't matter if it's 3 or 7.
Mhm.
It's the same situation.
Mhm.
If he has 1 and he's
Mhm.
not living with the child every day, then what you're saying is that it's not the same. There's no way it can be the same. So my thing is like, so what's the big deal that he's got these kids as long as he can financially take care of them?
A weekend dad. So how effective is a weekend dad? I don't know. I just feel like the kids need they need more. I don't know. As them earlier ages. Now after a certain point, cool. Like the Diddy kids age, they good. Like once you get a certain age, it's all good. But
No.
I think up to a certain point, you have to set that foundation, and then from there, it's the weekend dad thing may work. But I think them first 10 to 15 years is crucial. Just my opinion.
Well, his daughters aren't 15. I don't think the twins are 15. You need your parents. It's I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm not.
I'm just speaking from my experience. I know I'm with my girls all the time. They know who their dad is. They talk to their dad. They adore their dad. But there is more that they need from their dad. And I have said that. I said that when they were little, when we split up. And so now that absence and those things that weren't paid attention to, now they're at this age and they're starting to make their own decisions based off what happened then. And some of the behavior is like, well, this is they treat me this way because I'm here all the time. While yeah, you'll send them money and they'll come see you when you have time. Like that phrase we use, you when you have time. So this is why they react and respond the way they do.
And then they see a picture of him posting with his other kids that he's living with, and then it's like, whoa, well, he's playing
Well,
daddy to these kids.
he doesn't have any other kids. I
Well,
mean,
just in general for those people out there
yeah.
that is dealing with that, I'm sure that's affecting. I don't know. I just
Or
part of me feel like it's a
they
little
see
selfish.
him with or they see you with your girlfriend, or if a woman you with your boyfriend or whatever, then they start forming these opinions, and then there goes the relationship. So they're gonna, like, for mine, I'm gonna just speak on mine. They love their dad, they adore their dad, but the relationship has changed. And when it changes, you can't fix it. You can't it can't go back once you cross a line. And it's not that it's not that their dad doesn't love them, and it's not that he did something that was just so terrible. He was mean to them, he yelled at them, he hit them or anything. It's just about that time and being there and that access. And they
I
don't
mean,
they don't have that. When they don't get that all the time, it's a problem.
I think as you get older, things can't. I don't. The word "fix" is not the correct word. The word is I can't think of the word. The word is like you accept certain things, and then you get to know each other better. And hopefully, they can when they get older and they can have a different relationship. But I get what you're saying, Shawnee. I'm not arguing that point. Like I totally get what you're saying. And there's certain situations where, but when people say Nick Cannon's being selfish, I'm like, so what is the alternative? Like they both, the woman and the man had sex, they had a baby, and I don't know if he can spend as much time as we think, but I don't know if we know his ability to spend time with these kids. He might have the resources to be able to have these kids, get them every other week or given. I mean, there are tons of dads who get their kids
Yes,
every other weekend. Good morning, Shawnee,
yes,
and the
Stephanie.
show. I mean, there are tons of families, guys who just get the kids on the weekends and have an incredible relationship with their kids. And they
Yeah, he
still live.
probably has the resources. I mean, Nick Cannon ain't.
I mean, there are tons of dads who get the kid on Friday, have the child till Sunday, and still can lay down the law and still can be in their lives because you have to have communication. It's not about just being in their face and saying, do this, do that. You got to have communication. So,
And I guess the spinoff to that is, could you date somebody like a Nick Cannon or like somebody that got a bunch of baby moms? I think what he got, like 4 baby moms, 4. Yeah, like could you date somebody with a bunch of baby moms and baby dads?
I mean, and I hate to be. I don't want to be jealous. That's my daughter's dog. Jesus Kane. He's so loud. The funny thing is, what was I gonna say? Oh, because I'm not trying to like down these women. But if you get pregnant by Nick Cannon right now, you know what you're in for. So stop. You know why you got pregnant.
You said he want to settle down.
Yeah, come on. He's
But
on.
I don't even think
Let's
he's
settle
scared
down
yet.
first, and then I'll have the baby.
But my thing is like,
Let's settle down first.
It's like you know what you've gotten yourself into. You know why you did it. You women, you know why you're baby mom number 5 when Nick Cannon don't even lie. Nick Cannon says, I have this amount of kids, this amount of baby mamas. Would you like to get down with the team? And they go, yes.
And he had 4 kids in 12 months. So they all overlapping.
And Nick said it. He said, Nick was like, yeah. Yeah. Nick is in the social media going, yep. Mike, it's communication on both parts, fathers with their kids and the co-parenting too. Yeah, Stephanie, I know that's a whole other thing. But Nick Cannon is very open. So if a woman gets pregnant by Nick Cannon, you please don't ever come back 5 years later and complain about any situation, because Nick is having kids the way I'm filling out job applications. Like it's going down. Like shout out to Nick Cannon, it's going down.
I think any man that has a lot of kids, that they got multiple kids, and you choose to get involved, then it's a choice you have to make.
I mean, but some guys are lying and don't bring it up. Nick Cannon is on social media announcing number 1, bing, number 2, bing, and he's, God bless them. They're all healthy. So
Speaking of those kids, did you see DMX's fiance? She filed in court to have common law status, and the judge denied her. She wanted to be common law wife so she can run his his estate, and be able to take care of everything, having his youngest child and all that. But the judge shot it down.
Well, how long they been together?
I'm not sure the exact length, but it looks like his older kids also, the 28-year-old, the 21-year-old, 19-year-old, they also filed a petition to be a head of his estate. And the judge is looking into that one now. I guess on July 15th, the judge is going to review all documents and determine who is going to run his estate, because it clearly ain't going to be the fiance, because as the fiance you have no rights, zero rights, and no common law is happening. So I'm assuming the judge may go to the kids. Somebody got to get the money, because he got future earnings.
Sidebar: Nick Cannon is worth over $60 million, and they're claiming that he could be a billionaire within. Oh man, get somebody else pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure Nick Cannon has the resources.
Man, Nick Cannon was making $70,000 an episode for America's Got Talent. Man, if you don't get somebody else pregnant right now,
no, he needs to slow down.
He was making $4 million for Husbands of Hollywood. Now, shout out to Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart has the #1 fatherhood thing on Netflix all weekend long. God bless. But Nick Cannon got paid $4 million from BET. Do you know how crazy when BET pays somebody $4 million?
Because they cheat.
Man, Nick Cannon, if you don't go ahead and
still be an effective dad, right, David? See what David said.
Man, if you don't get somebody else pregnant. Jay Black trying to be responsible. Whatever. Go ahead, Nick Cannon.
Don't encourage that.
Do you know how many women getting pregnant by broke mother? Man, if you don't, just go do your thing. There's somebody right now who got pregnant by somebody who has no idea how he's going to be able to support her at all. Man, if you're Nick Cannon, what? That might be the one person that if my kid came back and said, you know who the father is, Nick Cannon, I'm like, damn, I'm happy. Really, Shawnee, if your daughter was 22 and she came home and she was like, I got pregnant by Nick Cannon, you really be that mad? Really? Because I might celebrate with you.
It's more than money. It's more than money.
Shawnee, I might pop bottles with you and relapse with you, girl.
It's so much more than money.
I might be like, we won. Boo.
We won. We did it.
Don't forget the boo. We won, boo.
No.
I might hold your hand.
Because if she's emotionally attached to this dude, then that money ain't gonna matter. Then you got to deal with all them problems.
There's never a time in life where money don't matter. Money only doesn't matter when you're kidding me. You'll be mad as hell until that $4 million check comes in and be like,
well, I wouldn't be mad at her, but it's just, I would just be like, oh man.
I can't believe he don't spend time with the kids. So you said the check came in? Yo, he is horrible. So you're saying we spending Christmas in St. Thomas? Is that what you're saying? We're gonna take the kids to St. Thomas? Oh, what you're saying is we buying out Six Flags? Oh my God, he's horrible. Let me invite Uncle Mike, Uncle Cam, and Uncle Jay.
Oh, I've invited. Oh, heck yeah!
You're Uncle Jay. You don't know that, but you Uncle Jay. They got two Uncle Jays, nice. And I think Mike made it to Uncle this weekend too. It's like okay, because I don't push that on them. Like however they feel about somebody.
Those girls are amazing, nice. And we don't want to put that on them. We're saying like when they're 22, if something happened, and
well, that's the baby. That's how she thinks. She's like, when I get 18, I'm marrying a football player. I said, what?
Yeah, football players are dangerous because we can't do nothing to them if they do something to her. We got to get Nick Cannon because we can fight Nick Cannon. We can't fight. We can't fight a defensive linebacker or something. Tell her to chill with that. Like get Nick Cannon, get an R&B singer because we can get at him. Don't be like Uncle Mike. He played for the Detroit Lions. Okay, boo, you got to call your mom. All right, what's another story? I feel like I'm talking to Mo now. What's another story?
No, but what was your thoughts on Desiree Lindstrom? That's the DMX fiance. So she wants custody. She wants to run the estate. She wants to be a common law wife.
I'd say, how long had they been together? Like, what did they really do together?
She said that he planned to spend the rest of his life with her. That's what she said.
I mean, he did acknowledge her as his fiance, but
come on, y'all. Did we really think anything in the God bless? the dead. Do we really think anything in DMX's life really is going to make sense right now? We don't. This doesn't make. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. This whole thing, this whole fight now to be the leader of the estate is all a money grab. Everything's a money grab. It could be because DMX was irresponsible on how he put the money out there. It could be from people just trying to get the money now. Like, come on. Like, I hate it because people be like, you're being disrespectful. This is gonna be a mess. And we said this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's gonna be a mess. I don't even want to.
All is just based on him not having a will. Ain't got nothing to do with him.
I think he should have left his first wife in charge of it because it seems like she would have been fair.
And exactly when do you think?
But she's an ex. How's the ex?
Yeah, well, you know what? My girl's dad, my ex, I'm in charge of his.
Wait, is that the one that's tattooed on you? Is that the one you got still tattooed on you?
No, that's not. Okay. No, that's not that one.
So exactly when would DMX figure this out? Between Smoke and when? Like, when was he going to figure this out?
I don't know. Maybe they should have had a conversation because it is a tough conversation, and you got to get your affairs in order because you don't know what's going to happen.
No, but when he was getting high, when do you think he was going to get this done?
Let me make somebody in charge of this.
Like when he was like when he actually put the stuff in the pipe, he was going to be like, before I do this, he had to
come down at some point. He had to. I'm just saying, like that's a real thing. People need to get their affairs in order. You're gonna die one day. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. You're gonna die. So just take some time out and get it in order. Say who's gonna be in charge of what, updated regularly. So ain't no issues.
Everybody except his first wife. Everybody else who was involved with him. Y'all knew what y'all got into. Please stop trying to act organized now. Please stop trying to act like everything should be organized now. Like everything should be in line now. It's gonna be a mess. Nobody's gonna get what they did. The people who do deserve it ain't gonna get it. The people who don't deserve it are gonna get it. It was DMX. What y'all think was gonna happen? Like I don't even know what everybody's like. Everybody's fighting because nobody had a life of their own. This is the other thing, and I'm going to generalize. And I know I said don't generalize, so I'm going to be wrong. So everybody can point it out. Y'all all want a piece of the pie from somebody who you knew was not responsible. But when he was alive, y'all knew y'all was getting money, and there were checks coming in. And now when he passes away, everybody's like, I can't believe he didn't leave this. Really, y'all. Did he look like he was gonna leave this? I feel bad for Swiss because I know everybody's like, you're his friend. You keep saying his friend, Swiss. Take care of everybody. And Swiss is like, get the out of here. Like, no, Kathy, if the state she lives in doesn't recognize common law marriage, and that's the common law marriage kills me. That means y'all never went to marriage. Then there's nothing she can do. Now, if she lived in Texas, what happens in Texas? If y'all live with somebody for a certain amount of years, y'all just married automatically?
It's not even a certain amount of years. It's like now it's like if they stay consistently at your house for 14 days, that's considered.
And get mail there or something.
Common law. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
oh no,
you know what? Let me
right over here.
You know what? Now I realize you shouldn't need a license for a gun. If you are married after 14 days, all right, let's all have guns. Why? He said, "What y'all really want from a his manager had him sign something while he was lit. Probably, like it's a sad story. Like DMX is a sad story. Nobody's ever gonna say the truth. Jesus, my goodness gracious!
But is she owed something by being with him? No, she's not owed anything
for being with him.
I mean, in his last days, those last many years, and having his child.
Did they accomplish some stuff together? I get that the child is gonna get If he files Social Security, then the child will get a check.
Jesus, man. Who wants to be famous, man? Like, does anybody ever get judged on their decision making? Like, God bless DMX. But if you get pregnant by DMX 5 years ago, what did you think was the only reason you got pregnant was because you wanted a check. It's because you wanted a check. This game is grimy, man. This game is grimy. Vasectomies, y'all. Vasectomies for every guy when he turns 19. And then that it should be required. A vasectomy for a guy at 19 years old should be required so that when you decide and you get old enough to be like, I really want to have a kid with you. She gets a Rough Rider t-shirt. I'm not playing with you, X.
Rough Riders.
I'm not playing with you.
She been promoting the album and everything. I just went to her IG page. She promoting Exodus, the album. She going hard. She want them checks to come in, thinking she getting a cut of it, I guess.
Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. God is so bad. Man. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, at the grave site with the sun. Oh, she's
Wow,
there.
this dog is really going in.
We want to go outside.
This little dog. Let me tell you something. My family loves dogs. Do y'all love dogs or do y'all like dogs?
I like dogs.
Like
Who? Cam, you like dogs?
Or maybe I love dogs.
I love the dog I had, but I mean, in general, I just like dogs.
What dog did you have, Cam?
I had a dog named Tiger. Actually, it was my ex-wife's dog, but I ended up taking care of him.
Oh, you did have a dog.
Tiger. Chow. Yep.
Oh, damn. You did have a dog and you kept the dog in the divorce?
Nah. The boy, stay with the boys.
Damn. I forgot about that. You did have a dog. And Shawn said you
like
love dogs or like dogs?
When they're my dogs, I love them. Because I let my dogs sleep in the bed with me. My dogs do everything with me. They ride in the car and they sleep at the foot of the bed.
Lick you in the mouth.
No, they don't lick me in the mouth. We're not doing that because dogs eat poo. So no, they don't get to do that.
You had the dogs in the bed, Shawnee?
Well, they're clean. They clean. But they sleep at the foot of the bed.
I had one little Bichon that slept at the foot of the bed, but I can't have dogs in the bed.
Yeah, we had that one too. She slept at the foot of the bed.
And Cam, your dog slept in your bed?
No jumping on furniture, none of that. You stay on the ground. The ground.
I had 2 Rottweilers that sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
But
they
I spent
sleep
a lot of
in the bed, Rottweilers?
Yeah. Wow. My Rottweilers would sleep in the bed.
What type of gangster vagina do you have? Like what?
What that got to do with anything?
What?
Yeah, they sleep at the foot of the bed. Mm-hmm.
Like right now.
Well, no, I don't have them anymore. But in my 20s, I had Rottweilers, and they
would be wondering why you single because you got 2 Rottweilers at the bottom of the bed.
Sleeping with you, they get extra protective.
Yeah, they were real. I had a boy and a girl, and they were very protective. The girl was a mess. The boy wasn't so bad, but that girl,
the girls are more protective.
You couldn't walk up to the car because they would ride in my truck, so they had their seats. Nobody could get in the truck. If I had them and I came to pick you up, it was a problem.
Oh Jesus. Oh, Shawnee, that was a lie, girl.
Mm-hmm. But I love them. I want to get 2 more.
Oh, goodness God, man, Jesus. Oh, God. I'm telling you, Jay Black and Shawnee are the same person, yo.
Because you got Rottweilers too.
Yeah, I love.
That's why nobody goes to his house. Nobody goes to his house. Jay doesn't have it. Jay acts like he doesn't have people at his house because he's like, it's his choice. Nobody wants to go.
Yeah, she'll lunge at you. She'll jump right at you.
Nobody wants to go.
Yeah, they would growl. They would growl at my mom, and like that became a problem. And that's where I was like, okay.
"Oh, you think maybe? You think maybe?
Like, wait a minute, you can't growl at her, but other people you can. But they
need to come over more. She need to come by more. That's all.
What come over more for your wild ass, mean ass dogs? Like y'all even got cute dogs.
Actually said they were protecting her from the white men at the end of the bed. Remember Shiny told the story about the white ghost at the end of the bed.
Yeah, we got to do that we got to bring that whole thing back. White man at the end of the bed with Shawnee. Shawnee live a whole contradiction. You got white men at the end of the bed, Rottweilers at the end of the bed.
It still got an X tattooed on. I still
and an X tattooed on her right hip.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's ridiculous. I don't even feel bad for Shawnee no more. You and Jay Black are the same person. I'm treating both of y'all as the same person right now. Y'all are the same people. Godly. Only person I can relate to in this whole thing is Cam. Godly. This passes are crazy.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I didn't even know, like, Cam was so low-key about his dog. I didn't even know. I forgot he had that dog. He did have that dog. But he left the dog. Did you miss the dog when you left? Did you want to take? Because I took the dog in my divorce. I took the dog.
Yeah, when we first got divorced, the dog would come with the boys. So in the weekends when I would get him, Tiger would come with the boys.
Is he still alive?
Nah, he passed away about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, Shawnee and Jay Black's dog killed him.
Hey, in your divorce, did you take the dog out of spite just so she wouldn't have the dog, or did you take because you really loved the dog?
No, I took the dog because I mean, did I love him at the time? No, I grew to love him, but my thing was he was $1,500 and I paid for him.
You talking about Starks?
Yeah, Starks.
Yeah, I remember Starks. Yeah.
Starks was a Bichon, and I didn't know, like, how them what are them bulldogs that the girls want? Stacy wants one too. Them little Monty, what are them dogs that Stacy wants? What are the dogs that Stacy wants?
Yorkie?
A French bulldog.
Oh, those are cute. Well, they ugly, but they cute.
And Kane is like, he's a mixture. What's he a mixture of? He's a pit bull, a French bulldog, and a Chihuahua, but he's the size of this. Like, y'all can't see it. Like, I can hold him in his hands. Like, I would never have a pit bull in my hand that I can't choke out myself. Like, I can choke this dog. But I had a Bichon, and he was $1,500, and they were like a hot commodity at the time. Because if you had asthma, they had the certain type of fur that you didn't get asthma from. Comes with me. Yeah. So I paid for it. So when the divorce, when I was told to get out, I grabbed the dog and I was like, I'm out, we out of here. And I took the dog.
Come on, we out. Me and my dog. We out. We out.
Like, we don't love these hoes. I grabbed the dog and we was out.
Were y'all close? Like how did it end? Like,
no, we were terribly close. Like, I'm telling you, like, shut up, Jay, because Jay wants me to bring the story up.
Yeah,
he's such an ass. So when I grabbed him, he acted like he didn't want to leave in the beginning. When I grabbed him, he was like, "Yo," he was comfortable, and I was like, "Yo, this chick don't love you," like. And I put him in the car, and I was driving back to my mom's house, and he was looking out the window like he was looking back. I was like, "Don't look back. We only look forward." And then. Then me and Star. Don't look back, dog. Don't look back, dog. Keep it moving. We went to my mom's house. Then I stayed at my mom's house, and then he stayed with my mom. And I moved out. I was doing comedy. Me and Stacy moved out. I don't blame Mike. I'll take the dog with me too. Yeah, I took the dog. She didn't really love the dog the way, like she wasn't connected to the dog. Me and the dog, listen, that dog would lay on the bottom. He's the only dog in my life that ever laid at the bottom of the bed. Ever. I've never let a dog lay at the bottom of the bed. And he laid at the bottom of the bed. And then he would be irritating because when I would leave the house, Bichons are known for running around the house because they're mad that you're leaving. And he would literally like bite at my leg, and I broke a cell phone because I threw a cell phone at him. Because, I was mad.
Oh my God.
Not at the 1,500.
No, at the 1,500. He caught me off guard. And I threw the cell phone at him. Oh, you guys are leaving? Oh. Hold on. You said what? Oh, okay. So I threw the cell phone. That's the little dog right there. I threw the cell phone at him.
Let's see the dog. Bring the dog over.
Oh, Jesus. This is so not a morning show. Bring Kane over here. Now, my daughter babysits a little boy named Yummy. Come here, Yummy. Jesus. This is
let's
so...
see Yummy.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Yummy.
This is Yummy right here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, say Jay Black, no.
No.
Exactly. All right. We did the best we could.
A little bass in that next time. A little
Hey,
bass.
Yummy.
So we had the dog, and I moved out, and then when the dog got sick, my mom said go check on the dog, and I said okay, I'll go check on the dog. And I wasn't emotional about dogs until when I went home. I went upstairs, and the dog was laying on my pillow, and I was like, I can't believe the dog is laying on my pillow. And come to find out, the dog was dead.
Oh,
the dog was dead.
Yeah, he died.
Because you threw the phone at him?
That dog, like, wait a minute.
What's going on?
What's going on here? What's happening?
Put me down.
Hey. Oh, yeah, he does look like a little pit in the face.
Oh, God.
Got them long ears.
Get out of here.
Oh, and he got a tail, too.
He got a tail. He got them ears that are too long. Y'all going to the park? Okay. All right, y'all.
How did you kill the dog? And the dog was on your pillow. Dead.
No, I didn't kill the dog. The dog was sick,
killed
and my
the
mom
dog.
said, "Go check on the dog." And I said, "All right, I'm gonna check on the dog." So I didn't know the dog was sick. I didn't know the dog was on his last leg sick. So when I went to my room, I said, he was on a pillow. And I said, what type of disrespect? I said, you gonna just get on my pillow? And when I went to move him, he was stiff. And I said, oh, I know this N-word ain't dead. And he was. And that's when I stopped making fun of people who get upset about their dogs dying. Because when I tell you I was so hurt, I said, I can't believe Starks is gone. I was so emotional, I had to tell my dad because I didn't know what to do. What do you do with a dead dog? Other than what Jay Black did with his dead dog, which is throw him in the backyard, which is crazy. But I had no...
He buried him, right? You buried the dog?
Let's finish talking about how Mike killed the dog with the cell phone.
I didn't kill the dog.
and then the dog was so hurt he crawled up on your pillow and wanted to still smell you. He still was man's best friend.
No, I did not. I had no idea that it was gonna hurt that bad when that dog. I could not believe when I moved him, he was stiff. But he was laying. Look, somebody's laughing. Yo, Jay Black, I'm hollering. Listen, man, I didn't kill that dog. My mom was said to check on him, and I did my part. And I checked on the dog, and he was gone.
After checking the time, right?
And you can tell we ain't got nothing to talk about because I've told that story before.
No, you didn't.
And I was hurt. Like I was in my car. I had to do stuff. And I was in the car and I couldn't stop thinking about this stupid dog. I was like, I can't believe Starks is gone.
Did you cry?
Did I cry? I think I cried. I think it was weird because I didn't know. I was like, why would I cry over this? But I was upset. Like I was upset over the dog dying. But I was like, I didn't know. I felt crazy. I was like, I don't even think I'm supposed to be this upset over this dog. But then all of a sudden memories started coming back. And I was like, I used to walk this dog. Like, no, it was crazy because no matter how drunk I was when I lived with my mom, I'd come home and that dog would be a soldier and be sitting there waiting for me. Like it was almost like he's like, you good? You made it? I was like, yeah, I made it. Just lay in the bed, stupid dummy.
Stop barking when I leave, biting at my heels.
Stop biting on my heels. Like it was one of those flip phones that I broke. It was like I think it was the black Motorola. And I threw that phone so hard at him. I was like, stop playing. Hey. My house is crazy right now. Yummy, stop. Jesus. This is
I
crazy.
left Jay Black dog out back in the winter. So I killed him. Oh, wow.
My sister was
she left him outside. Oh.
And the water in the dog bowl froze up. So
no.
I can't believe she admitted this.
Oh, you didn't know that, Jay?
Of course I knew it.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised she admitted that it was her fault. And that's how it all came. Yeah, she was supposed to be keeping up with the dog for me.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mike's dog. Yeah.
Like it's hot out here. You can't leave your dog outside in the summertime here.
Cold out.
Jay Black put him. It was below freezing. They killed his dog. Come here. Oh man. All right, let's take a break, y'all. Is Mo ready? Is Mo ready?
Yeah, she just popped in.
All right. I got kids walking around. I got dogs walking around. I got the whole because nobody's in school now. Everybody's off of school, so the house is like full.
I'm just trying to decide if you should be able to have a dog right now because you like throwing phones at dogs. I'm trying to gauge you right now.
You gonna call the dog people Peter on them?
I might call Peter on them. I don't know. Cell phone man here.
Jay Black had a dog in the freezing cold in his backyard. Shut up. Like, stop.
had a house dog and had a field dog.
Hold up. So my twins go get their hair done yesterday. No segue, y'all. So my twins go get their hair done and they're getting braids. And they got a lot of hair. They're getting braids. Mm-hmm. And so they go get the braids. They're twins, obviously. Autumn and Kayla. So Autumn gets her hair braided in the beginning. This is why I don't mess with salons at all. They got dropped off at 1:00 in the afternoon to get braids done. Now, mind you, they got a lot of hair.
1 o'clock. Okay, let me
I
do the
fell
math.
asleep. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I fell asleep. I did what I did. I went to my
Maybe
mom's house. I talked to my mom, talked to my dad. I did a bunch of errands or whatever. I think I talked to Shawnee or Jay Black. One of y'all I talked to yesterday. So I was talking. I did everything I did. I went to the gym. I did everything like that. I fell asleep watching after there was no basketball game yesterday. So I was like, damn, there's no game. So I started watching. What did I watch? I watched something on TV. It was like a marathon. Okay. Long story longer. I woke up at 11 o'clock at night and Stacy and my twins still weren't home.
I was given like 9 o'clock. You said 11 and they still wasn't home.
It was 11 o'clock at night.
10 hours plus to get here.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
I thought you were gonna say they just came home.
And we not even, this ain't no hood. You know how we always claim the hood salons do that? I'm like, wow, it's 11. So I just got up. I was like,
did you check the tracker? I need a tracker. I need to know.
I know Jay Black said, I see.
I need a tracker. Something ain't right. I need proof. I need to know where they at. Something ain't not right.
What kind of braids did they get? They get box braids or they get the locks?
Girl, I don't even want to wake. They'll be so pissed right now if I wake them up so they can show the braids. I don't even know. I know they long braids. So in my mind, I was like, man, I feel like I should be mad, but I'm not because I know the salon that they're at, her mom works there. And I'm like, so I said, let me just call. So I called, let me rewind. I called like a 10 something. I called and I FaceTimed. Okay, maybe I was paranoid. I FaceTimed. I need to see the salon. Maybe I was.
Where y'all at?
No, because if y'all say where y'all at, then that's
Nick Cannon over there.
Yeah, Nick Cannon over there. And if he is, make sure you get pregnant so we can cop this check.
We won, boo. Yeah, go.
So I was just like,
for the team, Stace.
Yeah, how about that? How about for once? See, don't get me started. All right, so when I say that, I'm like, so they're going to when she answers the phone, I'm like, oh, they obviously in the hair salon and everything like that. So like, they're like, we're gonna get some food, and Monty's here, so we're gonna get some food. So they come over, they drop the food off, they drop Chinese food. All I got was an egg roll because Chinese food at 11 o'clock, you gain like 12 pounds just off the muscle, just off the muscle. So they leave. And they go back, and I'm sitting there. That's when I fall asleep, and I wake up, and it's 11 something. They're still at the hair salon. This is when I knew there was a problem because Monty said the oldest was like, "They still doing people's braids," and I was like, maybe I got a right to be mad right now, but I ain't want to.
She put little big batteries in your back with that.
She put the battery in the back, and I was like, yeah, but Monty. So at 11 o'clock at night when I woke up, I was like, wow, they still doing the braids.
That's ridiculous.
So I got in the shower and I took a shower. And as I'm in the shower, I'm washing up and everything like that. It's like 11:15, 11:20. I'm like, yo, they're still doing braids. And I almost let my Jay Black seep into me. First of all, why am I getting mad? Why would I get mad that they're doing braids?
Did you get in the car and go? That's what I would have been in. I need more. I need.
But why would it? But this is my thing. Why would I be mad? They're really braiding the hair. They're really braiding the hair.
10 hours.
Yeah, 10 hours.
Plus.
Yeah.
It
took my daughter 3 days to braid her hair. Mike's already half her braid done.
Look at Shawn. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You saw her. Half her hair was braided, half of she was braiding her hair in the car. In Tyler.
And let me tell you something.
And she just finished yesterday.
So
I was so happy I did not feed into the Jay Black portion of me. I'm so happy I had rational thinking. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I took a shower and I was like, why am I even overthinking this? It's hair. And it's both the twins are over there. Like I almost turned into Jay. Let me tell you something, people. Don't turn into Jay Black ever.
He needs a tracker.
He needs a tracker. The salon is literally 10 minutes away from my house. Like 10 minutes. Like there's nothing. So when I got out the shower, I've never done this in my life. I just went and laid in the bed, turned on the TV, and then next thing you know, I heard the doorbell. And I was like, I was so glad that I was not Jay Black for the night. See, that's why being friends with certain people, you can't let them influence you.
Don't.
Look, Jay Black is mad at Stacy. She's not your woman, Jay Black. He's mad right now. Look, he's mad that she got home.
Oh, Lord.
Something ain't right. Why would you pick this hair salon if you know it take 10 plus hours? Like we need to make better decisions
braids.
or
It
something.
takes time, and when you
Her
have a
mom's
bunch
hair
of hair,
salon.
it
It's her
takes
mom's hair
time.
salon.
The only way we get in and out, if the girls go get their hair braided, they have to have 3 people working on their hair, and that's still like 4 hours.
All right, bring Bo up here so we can
Get our break.
take Jay Black's box out of here.
Okay.
God, Jesus.
Okay.
Up next, allegedly, with Sexy Mo. Bring up Sexy Mo. Bring up so we can get these stories. Jeez.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, Jay Black. I mean, Michael Shawn. Like, don't turn into Jay Black.
Don't turn into Jay Black.
The world don't need more than one Jay Black. Like, yeah, please don't do that. I mean, Stacey don't need no tracker. In all defense, Michael Shawn, Autumn and Michaela, they got some thick hair. They have what we call high hair strand count. So it is very, very. I'm surprised they're not there for 2 days.
Wait, I've never heard that. High hair strand
count. Yes, meaning you could barely see their scalp.
That's real. That's a real thing.
Yes, it's a real thing.
They
Is that
got
a real thing?
Yes.
Oh, Monty said yes. That's a real thing.
Yes. They have. I mean, really, really long.
So
thick
does
hair.
that mean that it'll take longer? Obviously,
unless you pay 3 Africans to braid their hair. Yes, you're gonna be there all day for just one head.
Oh wow! I'm so glad I wasn't Jay Black last night. God. Because I really, because as I'm taking a shower, I'm like, why would I trip? Like they brought the Chinese food in, they dropped the food off, then they went back out. I was like, cool. Not only Jay Black, let me not blame this just on Jay Black. Let me blame this on my dad. Because my dad, I have to refrain from it. And you know, I love my dad. Me and my dad are best friends. I love my dad. But I have to fight not being my old school dad's attitude. I have to fight it. Because my dad don't give a damn if you saving a life. If your ass is out past 11, he's like, I don't care if you are actually giving CPR to somebody. My dad like, you need to be home. You need to be home, Christine.
You should have stopped mid-compression, huh?
You don't need 2 habitual line crosses, Mike. Yeah, not 2.
We don't need.
No, we don't. And you're borderline a psychopath with it. Like, you like, It's always a Perry Mason scene with you when it comes to somebody misappropriating time. You like, no.
I would have
Jay, why would you have driven by the
You would drive by the hair salon
just to see. Absolutely, I would have.
Really,
10+ hours is no way.
You're
4 or 5, I'd have been like, wait a minute.
Why would you drive by? Do you not believe they're getting their hair done?
Hey,
what's going on? I just want to make sure
Stacey's mom works at the place. She has my twins with her. Like, you got to drive by the salon.
It would be a whole investigation. He'd be like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. She must be in on it.
I digress. I let Mo go ahead with her
something going on.
That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time.
This is why when I tell you, y'all,
oh my God.
Do you see my influences between my dad and this mother right here?
Oh my God.
I was so happy when I was just like, when I got out the shower and then I heard the door open, I was like, thank you. I just acted like a regular person. I did not. I was like, I thank God. I said, God, thank you for letting me act like a regular person.
Just let me see what this 10+ hours look like.
No, but the hair, I thought when Jay came in with the hair, I was like, wow, that looks like a long time, but I don't know how long. I didn't know it could be 3 African women working on one head. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
They got thick hair and retrograde. What they got? Retrograde, thick scalp.
You got one on this side, and one in the back.
In the back.
I'm just glad I ain't text Uncle Jay. Would have ruined my life.
Yo, you need to get over this.
You would have ruined my entire week here.
You need me to come with you?
Came over. He would have came with you. He would have said, hold up, Mike, hold up. I'm throwing my hoodie on now.
You know how crazy we would have looked if we would have both pulled up to the salon with hoodies on just to see a bunch of women and people. You know how crazy it would have ruined my.
They would have been looking at y'all like, y'all
look
in
crazy.
And just FYI, men do not sit up in. That's one salon men don't sit up in.
I don't care what people think.
Men don't sit up in there. So you all right. If your girl going to the hair braiding salon, you cool, you straight.
If it's a man in there, he's one of
gay.
them.
He gotta be gay.
He's one of them. Or he's a distributor dropping off products.
He's trying to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, can't even get your hair braided.
No,
Not with
and let me tell
Jay.
you
Ooh,
something.
you better
And
not get your hair
hold up,
done.
I set the alarm for 6:00 this morning, right? And I woke up at 5:40. You know why?
Why?
Because I did not act an ass. That's why. And I was so happy. And I was so
You
happy
slept
with myself.
peacefully.
Oh, I slept. And I was like, I did not act an ass. And I got in the shower. I took another shower. I was like, you know what? I'm so happy with myself. Like, I'm so happy with myself. I ain't caused no problems. I got an egg roll in the microwave right now from last night.
And they brought
I'm
you
good.
back an egg roll.
And they bought me an egg roll.
In the middle of the braiding.
Yeah.
They
In the
took a
middle of the
break,
braiding, they went
They
to the
thought
trash.
about you.
Yes.
went back. Yeah.
Yes. And the girls came in and they was happy. They was like, look at my hair. I said, see, if I'd have done what Uncle Jay said to do, they would have went straight upstairs to the room and not said nothing to me.
Dad walked all in the braiding salon all crazy. Messed up the whole vibe.
Dad acting up as usual. See, I was so happy. I slept so nice with a little bit of a splash of melatonin. Just a splash.
Yeah, that nighttime cocktail.
All right, Mo, get to the stories because Monty's taking Yummy to the park and I want to go. So go ahead, get to the
Hey,
stories.
Yummy. I love me some Yummy. He gonna get all the girls when he get older.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, yeah.
So Michael Shawn. Chris Brown is calling no cap. Y'all probably went over it earlier, but for those who are just jumping in, oh my gosh. So, anytime after the whole Rihanna incident, anytime you mention Chris Brown and a woman being hit in the same sentence, everybody always say, oh, he must have did it. But he took to Instagram. He's saying y'all basically believe anything. He's calling no cap all over the place. He said he's allegedly accused of smacking a girl's weave off. So he's up for a possible battery charge in this incident. So he's tried to keep his nose pretty much clean since the whole Rihanna incident because that landed him like 5 years probation. He had to do like 1,400 hours worth of community service. And so this is something that could possibly land him in jail time, like with jail time. But I'm like, did he smack off a wig or a weave?
She said it was a weave. It was part of her weave. It probably wasn't on good. You know how sometimes they frontal start coming up.
But why did he? Why? Whoa! But why was his hands even on her wig or weave?
Well, he's not saying that it was. These are her allegations, and she's just saying that the altercation led to him smacking her so hard that her weave came off.
Wait.
They say that he smacked her in the back of the head so hard that part of her weave came out.
He smacked her in the back of the head.
Allegedly.
What? Is it raining?
But it doesn't say what caused that. I'm just always curious because people never say. There's no excuse for it. I get it.
Right.
I'm trying to see what led up to that.
I need some, pre-slap verses in there before you get to the main event.
Wait.
I need to find out what happened.
You know why Chris Brown did it? Action said because she was in the salon for 10 plus hours.
Action, shut up.
I can't.
Wait.
I hope that this is not true because they're always trying to paint, Chris Brown as this really, really bad person. So he catches a bad rap ever since the whole Rihanna thing. Anything that's related, even if he didn't do it.
Wait, y'all women kill me with this.
What?
We paint Chris Brown?
I said
wait. No.
That happened.
He painted himself. He painted himself.
But one incident doesn't mean that for the rest of your life, every time something comes up, you must be guilty. I'm gonna ride that. I'm not saying what he did. I'm not saying what he did to Rihanna was right. What I'm saying is moving forward, anytime somebody hears something about Chris Brown and something about, domestic violence, they automatically plant him guilty.
And the only reason you saying that is because he can sing and he's cute. That's the only reason. Because
no.
Can I finish? Let me finish. Let me prove to y'all how much y'all a bunch of liars. An average dude who can't sing and has no talent, who beat up a girl and she was lumped up in the mugshot. Lumped up. Y'all would never give him the benefit of the doubt.
We talking about Rihanna.
Yes.
Right.
If I lumped up a chick and her eyes were swollen
How old are you when you do this?
I don't give a damn. Y'all would never give me another chance again. The average
It
person. The
depends.
reason why y'all give him a chance is because he can sing and he's famous.
No, they were
No.
both young. They were both young. And
2009. It was 2009.
he was wrong. He was wrong. He didn't have no business putting his hands on her.
Right.
Okay,
And
David.
so herein lies the problem I have with that is that means that nobody gets a second chance. Nobody get like you basically balling up the person and throwing them away because of that incident. No, Mike, if you was out here and you was doing something
If
and
he
you got caught
couldn't
out
sing,
there,
y'all only making this excuse because he could. If he was the average guy, y'all would not say this.
I'm
If
sorry,
they're
I can't roll with
young,
that.
I think because they were young, they were so young, and he had a chance to
y'all are
be
the most
rehabilitated.
y'all, you know what the worst enemy to another woman is? Another woman.
You know what? If I could just
What? I
reach out
mean-
and just shake you right now.
Y'all are amazing. How
They were
y'all give-
young. They were kids when that
They were
happened.
in their 20s.
They were young. They
Let
were
me
like
beat
21.
a girl. Let me beat a girl up when I was 24, 25 years old and see if y'all would excuse it.
But they weren't that old.
So nobody's excusing
Yes, they
that.
were.
When
No
they
one
like
is
21.
No.
no one's
In
no one's
2009, how old
excusing.
was it? Let's see.
I don't
No
know.
one's excusing what he did to Rihanna. What I'm saying is just because that incident happened
He's
doesn't make
32
him
now.
guilty every time someone jumps up and say, "Oh, there was a domestic violence. Oh, Chris Brown must have did it."
He was
Because
20.
remember what
Let
he
me
did
ask
to
you
Rihanna?
something. If a mom beat her kid one time and got bruised up, and then then there's another kid around her, and then that kid gets bruised up, what would y'all say?
I mean, it looked like she did it. We need to
Human
find out if she
nature.
did it.
Okay.
Now, if
That's
she
all
keeps doing it, yeah, I think where Chris Brown keeps going wrong, he keeps having these parties at his house.
You know,
Stop
Chris
letting these
Brown.
people come
You know,
to your house.
Carucci. You know, Carucci also said he pushed her down the steps, right? But you don't believe her.
I mean, I didn't
So
know that
nobody's
he
saying
said
that they don't
No,
believe
I
something.
mean, I believe he
Allegations.
probably
I
did
said
that.
I hope that he did not do it.
Okay.
I hope
So
that this is
So Carucci said he pushed her down the steps.
I believe her. If he pushed her down the steps, then he probably did some other stuff too that she's not telling.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Y'all would not give this benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's a problem. But when it happened with Rihanna, I just looked at it like, okay, they both wrong. Now he was dead wrong. But
Let me tell you something,
especially
Shawnee. I've been in heated situations.
Mm-hmm.
You don't throw a 3-piece at a chick.
No.
Okay? I don't care if you're 20, 22, 23. You don't throw a combination to her face.
But you know what? He grew up in seeing domestic violence with his family. No.
But that's the thing.
What
You
I'm
know
saying
that
is,
he
I'm
didn't.
telling you the precursors to his behavior. I'm telling you some of the underlying reasons for his behavior. It doesn't make an excuse, but I'm telling you
So
what
why-
he was
if-
a product
if it's
of and
not
what
a- if
happens
it-
to a lot of adults.
Okay, if it's
who
not an
are
excuse,
a product of that
if
as a
it's
child.
not if it's not an excuse, then why are you bringing it up?
So it's not an excuse. There's reasons and there's excuses. I'm just bringing that up as to preference what some of his background is and what contributed to some of his behavioral choices.
Yeah, Carucci said that he
Now that makes a big difference.
twice and pushed her down the steps. So
yeah, knowing that, I didn't know that. So yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that girl is lying.
No one ever said Carucci was lying. Nobody ever said that Rihanna was lying. It's clear. He admitted. It's clear. But what I'm saying is every time there's something going on in the media, when he is allegedly accused of these things, we automatically say, oh, it must be true. Even if it sounds fishy or crazy, if it has to do with domestic violence, we automatically pin it on him because
OJ did it.
He has
OJ did it.
Well, I look at it different now. Now hearing what Carucci said, now I do look at it different because you keep having these parties at your house because you know you can get away with it. So now it's like, well, Chris, you probably did slap this girl upside her head because you know she ain't nothing she can do because they're saying
what kind of weave she has.
His team is saying, well, it's probably not going to be prosecuted, and even if it is, it's a misdemeanor.
Oh man, listen, y'all can't be saying, yo, when a man puts his hands on you, you never go back. When a man puts his hands on you,
it's wrong.
I'm not done, Mo. I'm not done. and then say, but I got tickets to go see Chris Brown's. You want to go?
Well, I'm guilty of that because
so as a culture, as a people, we always separate the artist from the person. We
like
do.
Lunel said,
we do.
You separate people from their BS. You can't. Their artistry is their artistry. Lunel said it. People still listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's one thing to go. Then don't complain about him peeing on kids when you pay for the ticket to go. Don't that you can't have it both ways. I'm not saying you can't listen to me. You cannot put money in a dude to go to a concert and then be against what he says, but then want a two-step to it.
Well, speaking of R. Kelly, he need the concert right about now because he's negative 13 in his bank account, according to my sources.
Negative 13.
I know who's not negative.
Negative 12 play.
Ain't no 12 play going on. It's a negative 13, negative 12.
But I promise you, this girl's gonna catch all hell from women because they're gonna be like, "All right, Chris Brown ain't do that to you. He ain't do that to you." Okay, well, y'all go ahead.
It's more believable now hearing what I didn't know that about Karrueche, that she said he punched her in the stomach and pushed her down the steps.
He has.
So he doesn't think that he'll get in trouble. But he got a slap on the wrist apparently with Rihanna. He hasn't gotten his anger issues under control. He keeps having these parties at his, because it was another girl that said the same thing. The white girl said he jumped on her.
There's been a few allegations since the original Rihanna.
Everybody be rocking. They be rocking.
I'm like, somebody needs to tell him to stop having these parties. Quit having parties.
No. You ain't got to tell nobody to stop having these parties. Women got to stop supporting them.
Yeah, don't go to his house and have a party. Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, Chris. Rihanna was wrong, Chris.
Never see this again.
Rihanna was wrong. All them chick Karrueche was wrong too, but I love the way you sing. Chris. I love the way you sing. Hold on, let me duck. Hold on, let me duck again. Hold up. That was my bad. Let me put my guard up. Hold on, let me put my guard. Hold up. My bad, boo. My bad. That was my bad.
Oh, God.
Yo, we the culture that if you can sing and dance, we be like, oh, you killed 5 babies. Wait a second. Hold up. Play that music.
That's the culture. We separate the artists. We always.
But see, that was Chris Brown when he first came out. That was
when he was beating 8th graders. That's when he was beating 8th graders.
Oh my God.
That's when he first came out. That's before he went all the way crazy. That 30-year-old manager he had turned him out.
Boy,
well, speaking of crazy, Michael Shawn,
like wrestling.
Sabrina continues to drag and drive this thing home with T.I. and Tiny. She just stated in an interview, basically the $1 million question that everybody keep asking about, which is, Shawnee was like,
yeah, we were loud at the concert. We were in there. Me and Tam was rocking, and I didn't pay for the tickets. We got them free.
That's even better when you get it for free.
Yeah, when y'all was yelling out, throw the right hand, I was crazy.
Hit him with the left.
You the body shots. Don't leave no marks on her neck.
You know what? It's funny because we took a picture. I took a picture with him, and when I posted it on my social media, somebody put, "Did he punch you in your eye when y'all got finished?"
Oh man. We drag things on. Well, Sabrina's not letting this go. She's not letting T.I. and Tiny go. And she's finally speaking out because everybody's like, okay, after a decade, because this is when she's alleging that T.I. pulled the gun out on her and held it to her head. Why are you so adamant about keeping this, relevant? And she said that she was actually carjacked in 2019 and she had a gun held on her after an event. She was with Alexis Sky. She said Alexis Sky had a flat, so she drove her to, followed her to the gas station, and a guy jumped in her car and carjacked her. So she said that was a mental trigger, like a, post-traumatic stress disorder thing for her. And so that led to her pulling, women together who she knew had been abused or used and misled allegedly by T.I. and Tiny. And this is why she's saying that she's not letting it go.
She said that I saw her in a video yesterday, and she said, she was like, I put a caption, the first caption she put on. She was like, I put a caption. It was just a caption. She said, I don't know why Tiny couldn't have just called me because I would have taken it down. And I was like, bitch.
But she's saying that if T.I. was to apologize to her and Tiny apologized to her, she will walk it back. But I'm like, sis, you can't walk this back. There's no walking this back. These are legal allegations, possibly criminal charges that we're talking about.
She said, I didn't know it was going to turn into this. Come on,
post-traumatic stress disorder is real.
Yeah, I know.
But she is fake. He said, but she is fake.
But stop. Come on, fake. Girl. You knew what you was starting up. You were mad because you got caught up in the T.I. and Tiny swingers party. And then, bang, I don't know what happened. But
and Sakina ain't making no better because when she first came out, Sakina came out mad, loud, and wrong. She was like, you ate Tiny's, tell them how Tiny's taste. And, she had to backtrack that because, yeah.
Why did she have to backtrack it?
Well, because they were, Tiny and they were friends. Alleged friends. They ain't friends no more. But so I think she came out in defense, but she came out saying things that she couldn't backpedal back either.
God. She's full of it.
Ooh, that's a lot.
She's full of it. She probably got beef with Tiny because T.I. probably showed a little bit too much attention when it was getting down when to get down. And T.I. probably took it to another room. And that's where the beef all jumped off.
Is that what happens with swingers?
No, I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Aren't there rules to that though?
So it's supposedly rules to everything, but the rules don't ever work out. Why y'all mad at Ty Dolla $ign and y'all ain't got no proof that he shot Megan Thee Stallion, but y'all cool with Chris Brown and y'all got
Tory
evidence that he beat
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, Tory Lanez. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ty Dolla $ign. I just gave him super love. Why y'all mad at Tory Lanez and there ain't no proof that he shot Megan, but y'all cool with Chris Brown walking around? Y'all know he 5-piece Rihanna.
With the Rihanna thing. Now I got some new information today, but with the Rihanna thing, at least Chris admitted it. He said, "I did it. I'm sorry." But now hearing that, okay, you done jumped on Karrueche and beat her up like this too. You need to go sit down.
I don't think that was ever proven though. That was just her claim.
No, but I'm just saying, old dude ain't go to jail for nothing for shooting Megan. Y'all took him by his word, but y'all got proof that Chris Brown and y'all forgave Chris Brown.
Yeah, but he admitted it.
And Megan got shot in the foot.
He admitted it. Tory won't say what happened.
But I'm saying I'm saying Chris Brown has been proven to what he did.
True.
And y'all are mad at Tory, and Tory is telling you he didn't do it.
Tory knows something.
That's
what
fresh,
happened, Tory?
and he's not speaking He's not speaking about what actually happened.
Tory
he just
has
saying that he didn't do it.
Wait,
no, what
he didn't
happened,
do it.
Tory? What happened? He won't tell us.
He said he didn't do it.
So what happened? Because you were in the car, Tory.
Wait a second. Chris Brown said he did beat her up, and y'all forgave Chris Brown, and Tory saying I didn't do it.
Okay, so what happened, Tory?
Okay, you're avoiding the question, Jay Black.
I'm not avoiding the question. with Chris,
the question is this. Chris Brown did do this. Tory said he didn't. And you forgave Chris for something he did.
So you know how the fans feel.
And you don't forget Tory for something you don't know he did.
Because Tory won't give us the information.
And Chris Brown case, they know what he did. He atoned. He was punished for it in the eyes of his fans.
Is innocent right now.
How do we know that he's innocent?
Because he's not arrested. He's not in jail.
And neither is OJ. But I digress.
Neither is OJ.
Neither is
OJ went to jail for robbing and then he got off for the first one.
Not for the first one.
Okay, I'm whatever. That's why. That's
but
why.
Speaking of jail, Michael Shawn
make guys want to be gay
players.
Vaginas even make guys want to get gay.
That was far.
Oh,
That was far
wow.
left.
In
Well,
real life,
damn.
because
Shot me in
y'all,
the-
this is why guys don't even want to talk, because y'all won't even answer the simplest stuff.
I
Chris
am
Brown
answering it. You just
is
don't like the
wait,
answer.
no,
You
because
just don't
you
like
won't.
the response.
You don't
No.
like the answer.
It doesn't make any common sense. If
Yes,
Tory
it
said,
does.
if there's nobody has said that Tory did it, Chris Brown did, and y'all killing Tory.
But this is
But
the
y'all
thing,
forgive
Mike.
Chris Brown.
This is the thing,
Because-
Mike. This is the thing. Chris owned everything he did.
Mhm.
Tory has said, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. But Tory was there, and he won't. So Tory knows what happened.
Who shot
And he
Meg in
won't-
the
he
Megan
won't-
knows what
so.
happened.
He wants.
They all know what happened.
Well, Megan told us a story. She said,
and she
Tory shot me. I mean, but we don't know because we were not there.
The
We don't
story's
know
not
who
telling
lied.
anything. Right.
So Tory won't just say, "Look, I ain't do it. She shot her damn self in the foot."
Right.
Or I didn't do
wait,
it. The girl
wait,
in the back shot her in the foot.
Wait.
It wasn't number 4 y'all in the car.
He said he didn't do it.
Okay, so who
Okay,
did
so who
it?
did
What
it?
happened, Tory?
Why does he have, if he says I didn't do it, why does he have to tell you who did if he
Why?
didn't?
Because
he
Meg
was
is saying
there.
you did it. Meg is saying that it was
Wait a
you.
second.
Yeah.
So
Meg said it was you. So if it wasn't you, that's just like
Who
all
was
4 of
it?
us in a car. And I say, Jay Black shot me in the foot. And Jay Black said, I ain't do it, y'all. I ain't do it. Everybody gonna say, well, Jay Black, who the hell shot Mo in the toe?
That ain't for me to.
You,
no.
you think
a judge and a jury and a defense
think
attorney, they
that-
just have to prove that it wasn't you. They don't have to prove who did it.
But it has
just
to,
wasn't
right.
me.
So they have to create doubt, right? So somebody in the car going down.
We know she got shot in the foot. They had her out. Everybody knows she got shot in the foot. So what happened, Tory? Megan said you shot her. Mike, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You giving Chris Brown all kinds of detection, huh?
Boy.
How long
Yeah.
you
They
say
forgave
that
him,
song?
Jay Black. They forgave him because he said he did punch her in the face.
Yeah, he admitted it. He admitted
Yeah,
it.
What I
God,
was saying is that
Rihanna forgave him.
Tory's only responsibility is to prove to the courts that he didn't. His responsibility is not to tell y'all who did. All he has to do is prove to y'all that he didn't.
Well, he hadn't proven that.
He did.
And
No,
that's
by
why
just
fans are
saying it.
dragging him. That's why people are dragging him, because Meg is their princess. They love Meg. So they like, well, if you're not going to tell what happened to Meg, yeah, they're going to drag him. They're going to continue to drag him because he ain't saying nothing.
Y'all need to grow up.
Chris Brown, his fans feel like
We need to grow up.
atoned. His fans feel like
Do
he's
you know-
atoned.
do you
He's
know-
been punished.
if he's
And so
the-
they've moved on.
if
with
he's
him.
the
Rihanna
person-
forgave
first-
him.
If he's the person who has to snitch on the person in the car, he has to deal with the repercussions. Tory has to deal with that.
Well, it wasn't number 4 people in the car. So the driver going.
Did you see the people who threatened him when he said he didn't shoot? When he got into this, did you see the people who threatened his life in LA?
But I mean, hey, he in it. Tory was out there wilding with Megan, and if you go back look at some of the pictures they've taken together at some of the events,
Gotcha.
Tory comes off as the aggressor.
He's not the aggressor when he also has witnesses that Megan was punching him in the face at the party.
Okay, she might have punched him in the face.
Look. She might have.
She might have.
It's not a big deal. She might
No,
have.
I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but it sounds like they got a toxic relationship. Like
That was a toxic relationship.
yeah, like Rihanna and Chris Brown. They had a toxic relationship. I'm not saying that she didn't put hands on him. I'm not saying that. But who shot her in the foot, Tory?
He didn't.
That's
my
$1 million
only
responsibility.
responsibility.
That's the
My
$1
only
million
responsibility
question.
is
Why do you support Tory Lane so much? Like, is he gonna cut us a check or something?
I don't know, but I know Chris Brown ain't gonna cut us a check. I know that for a fact.
But I mean, I ain't gonna,
I know.
He definitely got. Jay Black over there feeding his pockets. How long was that
Tory
one?
didn't do it. Tory didn't.
Less than 8
How
seconds.
you know
Less than
Tory
8
didn't do it?
Listen,
We know
because
Chris did.
this is the reason why people are so full of it.
Yes, allegedly.
The dude, if he shot this black woman in LA, he would be in jail.
No.
No. Operative
If
word,
he
black
shot,
woman.
if he shot
Oh my god.
the little white girl,
Oh my god.
then yes, he would
Oh
be
my
in jail.
god.
If he just looked at her wrong,
Y'all
he
deserve
would
whatever
be in
y'all
jail.
get. Go ahead.
But no,
ahead.
the black women, we
Oh
don't
my
get that.
god. Oh my god.
We do not get that.
Oh,
It's a
See,
Oh, y'all don't
you
get
see
that? Mike Tyson ain't get it
Did
for
you-
Robin Givens?
You just see what you just said. Y'all deserve what y'all gonna
y'all
get.
get, yeah.
Because
See?
y'all don't. Because
See?
when a dude don't give me the C, because y'all done crucified this dude and the dude has proven he didn't shoot her.
He has not proven it. Maybe to you he's proven it. He ain't proven to me that he didn't
Shawnee,
get it.
in the court system, he proved he didn't.
When the trial is over,
Oh god. Okay.
they done had the case already.
Well, speaking of cases, Shawnee, the best defensive player in the league might he might have to forfeit that 5-year, $104 million contracts with the Chiefs if he is found guilty of this. Right now, we're talking about Frank Clark. He's claiming now that the Uzi that was found in the Lambo wasn't his; it was a member of his security team, and I don't know how this is going to go for him. First of all, why do you have an Uzi?
Uzi in the Lamborghini.
What is the need for a high-powered assault gun like that? Why do you need an Uzi in the Lambo?
If it's legal to have a gun, what's the problem?
So therein case in point, it's not legal for him to have that particular firearm.
And why don't y'all believe it's securities?
I'm sorry?
Why don't y'all believe it belongs
to
his
No.
security?
Nobody said it didn't. I said that if he is found guilty of this, he's saying now that it wasn't his. By the way, he's still locked up. Of course, no bail. This is a federal charge, a felony for possession of an illegal firearm. Let's get that out there. He's still locked up, and I don't know if he's going to get out on this one.
Well, he's unlucky because if he would have pointed at a black woman, then they would have let him out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they wouldn't have showed up.
They wouldn't have showed up at all.
They would have been like that. They
all.
would have been like Akon's 911 operator.
Yeah.
Now what? Oh, she was black?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He would have been free.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been free.
Billy,
Well,
we
the
hit on that earlier,
irony
Billy,
of
we hit
this
on that.
is that he was pulled over in a routine car stop. So it's not like something happened. He did something wrong. The cop claims that he allegedly saw the gun in a bag, which prompted them to do a search of the vehicle. And yeah, this is serious. I don't know how he's gonna come up from out of this. Only if I guess if the guy, the member of his security team, takes the plunge and says, yes, it was mine.
He has to. You got to take that for the squad, for the team. He has to.
Oh, he has to take it for his
Absolutely.
Isn't that normally
okay.
how it goes? The person with the bag.
So
with the
why
purse?
did the driver didn't take it for Tory Lane so quick? I'm just saying.
That wasn't his driver. That was Megan's driver.
Oh man.
You want that answer? I just gave you the answer. I just gave you the answer. That was her squad. You want another answer? Anything else you want, Shawnee?
Yeah, I want to know why he won't say what happened. So he's scared of the driver?
How's he scared of the driver?
I'm just saying because
if he didn't shoot her, how's he scared of the driver if he didn't shoot her?
So the driver shot her.
That's for her. That's her squad to decide. Y'all want this dude? Y'all want this dude in jail for something that he is proving that he didn't do?
I'm not saying I want him in jail. I mean, just say what happened.
He did.
I like Tory Lanez. I liked him a lot as an artist before. Went to
I
his
love
shows.
his music.
I think he does an amazing job. He's a great artist,
He's a great
very
artist.
talented.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dude, what's going on? Talk.
He talked. He pleaded not guilty. That's talking. It's just amazing. Dudes go through the court system, and then afterwards he comes back out.
Did they have the trial for real?
He literally comes back out and says, when his lawyer finally said he can talk, he comes out and says, I didn't shoot this girl. This girl is using this against me. And Megan never says a word after that. Till this day, she hasn't said a word after that.
What's the point?
Because You know what?
What's the point of
I
her
mean,
saying
she
No,
has
something?
you're right,
spoken
Shawnee.
about.
You're right.
She's spoken
Because she
about
said
it.
something.
You want
in the
him to
beginning.
talk. You want him to talk, but you don't want her to talk because what's the point?
So Meg has said a
She
lot about
did
it.
talk.
She has said a lot. She said how traumatic it was to her. She said that, that she's sick of the media taking it so lightly, and so she's spoken out about it a lot.
And
But
she lied, and then she said she did it to protect. Yes,
allegedly.
no, she didn't.
Allegedly.
There's no allegedly.
How do we know that
She
she's
said,
lying though? That's what I want to know. How
wait a
do we
sec.
know
Wait.
for sure?
How do you
that
know
she's lying?
Tori's lying, Shawnee?
I didn't say that he's lying. I'm saying tell us what
Okay,
happened.
I'm
He
going to
said
tell
he
you.
didn't do it.
Okay,
so
I'm
what
going to tell you
happened?
the lie that Megan said. Megan said she got shot by accident in the foot and
Mm-hmm.
went to the emergency room, and that turned out to be a lie. After that turned out to be a lie, and this is not allegedly. This is
Well,
all
first
true.
she said she
No,
stepped on
she
glass.
stepped on glass.
Yeah.
She stepped on glass. And then from the stepping on glass, she got shot by Tori. The only person who lied in this whole situation, the only person that changed their story was Megan.
Yeah, and that's normal because most of the time women are trying to protect men and keep them out of jail. Because when you send them to jail, why you had to put that black man in jail? You didn't have to do that. Y'all could have worked it out.
Y'all could have worked it out.
Y'all didn't have to get them white folks involved.
Man.
That's what they say.
Yeah, y'all play victims every moment of the
No,
story.
that ain't playing victim. I'm telling you,
The only person, the facts are the only person that changed their story was Megan. Nobody else did.
Okay, I changed my story in the case because I was protecting the person from them going to
I'm
jail.
sorry, Shawnee,
and you know
That's why
what?
it's so personal, Mike.
I
That's why it's so
apologize that
personal.
you changed your
and
story,
it is
but
because
There it
just
goes.
2-3 weeks ago, I
because
get
you
a call from the police asking me about another case with
There it
another
is.
person. That this person that did not go to jail, that didn't go to jail. Okay, now they done did it to somebody else. What can you tell us about? Okay, well I told y'all everything. Y'all got what y'all need. It's been going on for years. So yes, we change our stories. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But if I would have put that man in jail that day, because even from my mom to other women, oh, don't put him in jail because you know he got a job and this.
So are you saying that because that happened to you, we're going to use that example for every single situation that happens in
I
America?
wouldn't say every single, but it happens a lot.
So
It
you're going to
happens a lot.
so it happens a lot that men are charged with stuff that they didn't do with women. So if I have a
That happens
story,
a lot too.
okay, so my point is then we can't use your story or my personal story on a basis to judge what happened between Tori and Megan.
Isn't that how we form our own opinions a lot of times based off of our own personal experiences?
Well, that's the problem. Because if somebody's innocent on something, he or she can't fight your personal experiences. You have to go by the facts on what happened. You can't have it, well, I'm going to go by my personal experiences. You have to go by the facts that the only person that changed their story was Megan.
Yeah, but
This is my
sometimes a
thing
little
with
counter
that.
transference that leads you to kind of identify with the victim or the alleged victim
Yeah.
or the person because you've experienced something similar, so you can understand what that person may be going through. So maybe that's where y'all can come in at a common medium, Mike and Shawn.
And sometimes they'll say something because it was a case here with one of the pastors. And when I was listening to it on the radio, I was listening to the ladies like, I don't know. But they said one thing, it was just one little simple thing that nobody would pay attention to. But if you've actually been through it, then you know that this happens. And I was like, they not lying.
Wow.
They not lying. I don't care how crazy the story said. You can't play certain parts of experiences.
Wow.
You can't act that out. You can't play that. Now
well-
I can't say that about Megan because everything Megan said was pretty general with the situation. But Tori ain't saying nothing either.
So let me ask y'all something. If Tori don't go to jail, is he innocent?
That doesn't mean that he's
That
innocent.
doesn't mean that somebody's innocent because they don't go to jail.
There's
Like,
nothing
let's
he can do.
clarify that.
So there's nothing he can do.
There is something he can do. He
What?
can say what happened.
No, he doesn't have to say what happened and get himself in some drama with some people and get to satisfy y'all needs. He has to literally get in drama and snitch on somebody and create another beef with himself, even though he's found innocent.
But he did that. He the one
So
who hooked
how-
up with Megan Thee Stallion and did all that.
No,
We
what
didn't
he's
ask
saying,
him.
he's
We
just to
were
prove that he's
enjoying his
innocent.
music.
He just has to prove that he's innocent. That's all he has to prove. He doesn't have to say who did what. He just got to prove that I'm
But
innocent.
it's the
I'm only
public,
responsible for me.
the
So I need to
stigma is
focus
still
on
gonna
me.
be there.
No, it doesn't.
Not gonna
It's
go
not,
away.
why would it be there if he didn't do it?
Because we don't believe.
Oh,
His
but you
story.
believe Megan because of why?
We don't believe his story.
Why do you believe Megan?
I believe Megan because some of the stuff she said I've experienced. So it sounds real to me.
Even though she changed her story.
Yes, because I've changed my story.
Gotcha. So there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, he can tell his story.
He told his story. He didn't do it.
Y'all going to keep going back and
now
forth.
Meg ain't messing with Meg ain't messing with Tori or the baby.
She's convinced.
She done blocked the baby now. The baby done worked the nerves and on Twitter, and so she's blocked him. They're no longer friends at this time because he made light of the situation. She ain't on it. Bottom line, you know, she's not on it. She's over this whole situation, and she said that she's tired of these industry people flip-flopping back and forth. One minute you for her and you support her on this whole, you know, with her getting shot in the foot. The next moment you on social media talking about something else. So she ain't messing with Tori or the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So the song is still fire. It's still out.
What song?
The song that
that they did together. Well, no, that was Tori and the baby.
Yeah. What you mad at?
Because you don't want somebody that supports you supporting the person that violated you.
Oh God. Okay.
You don't want that. You don't feel like they're. I mean, because that's it's like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. All right.
Well, everybody in the industry was threatening them, and now nobody in the industry saying nothing because they're like, oh, I don't think he did this. And now she getting mad because other artists, because the baby was like, oh, he didn't do it.
But the baby's so
like,
petty. Why he have to post? Why he have to post when he put in Meg Thee Stallion name and it came up no users found to show everybody that he done unfollowed the girl.
Yeah, see that part.
Y'all
it's
so
like
y'all so petty.
You
y'all
gonna
just be petty Betty.
Yeah, that's
y'all just don't like when somebody act the same way to y'all that y'all act.
But how did she do that? She didn't act like that with the baby.
She was going at people, and now people are like, yo, we don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you. So you want to play the social media game? Let's play the social media game. And she not more petty than the baby. And she not going to talk slick to him either. She not going to get crazy.
Well, talking about the baby, Michael Shawn.
She knows she can say that stuff to Tori because she had Tori in the corner. She not gonna talk slick to the baby because she knows all she's about is marketing, and she don't want those fans to turn on her.
Well, speaking of the
she
baby,
better use that nursing degree.
She better
finish it. Finish it.
She better finish. She better do the Heimlich on somebody.
I can't.
Because men run your career too, sweetie. Don't get it effed up. You don't want the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best part of this industry.
Absolutely.
Men run it.
Yep. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Somebody say run it? No.
Giving you any opportunity to
I got hoes. He got hoes.
Let's go. No, go. Sorry, go.
We okay with him. We okay with him. He admitted he smacked her up.
I can't.
He admitted he 5-piece her.
The culture, the fans, if they feel like you've atoned for something, they are in line to forgive you. Rihanna forgave him. The fans forgave him. And so, hey.
And then when the other guy says, I didn't do it. No, we need you to say you did.
And
we
Tory
need
Lanez
you.
We don't need him to say he did. Just say what happened.
According to the fans, Tory Lanez is expendable.
Go ahead.
I guess they feel like Chris Brown is not as expendable as Tory Lanez. Who knows?
Tory's hot.
Maybe
he's
a great artist. Let me preference that he's definitely a great artist.
All he got to do is sell 1 million or 2 records, and you guys are like, you know what, Tory? Yeah, Mike was right.
I mean, the music
I like him as an artist.
Is dope. The music he's dropped since Meg and since the whole Meg incident is dope.
Go ahead. Give me the last one. What's the last story?
I'm done. I'm done.
I gotta get to the part.
I'm done.
Cool. All right, y'all. This
Yeah, get Yummy to the park.
Yep. And the dog.
And the dog.
Man. Okay.
And it's chilly outside. Make sure you don't leave the dog out in the cold.
No, it's hot outside.
I don't say it's chilly up there.
It's chilly where
Hot
I'm
out
at.
here.
Or maybe I'm just cold.
70 degrees.
That's chilly for a summer day.
Yeah, that's
It's chilly for a summer day.
That is chilly. Yeah. I can go jogging. All right, y'all. Thank you, Mo. All right, let's wrap it all up.
Shout out to the Media Room 360 fam. Shout out to Action, Big Bing's Break Room. They on at night with Shawnee. Good show.
Yeah.
I've been checking them out a lot. Very, very good show. Entertaining. Shout out to them. And Miss
Thank
Jones
you.
in the morning. Remy Ma part 2 is up on YouTube. So check out Miss Jones in the morning.
Right.
Michael Shawn's on
Are
there as
y'all
well.
on tonight? Are y'all Bink and them? Are y'all on tonight?
I don't know. We might run back because we had Big Daddy Kane and Lamont Rucker, so we might run that back.
I'm about to start leaving comments on the show because Action. I'm about to get at you.
Action is hilarious.
I'm about to start leaving
I think
Action.
Action is
We're
still
gonna
out
take
of
one
town.
night.
I
We're
think
gonna
he's in
take one
Florida.
night.
All of us is
Action's in
going there.
Action is in Florida. His daughters play volleyball, competitive volleyball, so they had a competition.
Oh, I got to get to that golf course. I don't even play golf. I just want to be around a golf course. All right, y'all. Let's wrap it all up. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will never end. So enjoy every minute, every second. No, it will end. Sorry.
Life will never end.
I was about to say, you found the fountain of youth? You ain't telling me?
What happened?
But we're supposed to go to eternal life, y'all. There's supposed to be an eternal life. Life will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. And understand, don't let anybody steal your happiness. Fight for it. You be fighting for everything else, including Tory Lanez, damn it. So fight for your damn happiness. Mike is y'all TakeOver Legends, y'all. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm switching over. Sorry. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.